raging storm clouds, a lone figure stands silhouetted against the ancient walls of Castle Ravenloft. The vampire Count Strahd von Sarovich stares down a sheer cliff at the village below. A cold, bitter wind spins dead leaves about him, billowing his cape in the darkness. Lightning splits the clouds overhead, casting stark white light across him. Strahd turns to the sky, revealing the angular muscles of his face and hands. He is a look of power and of madness. His once handsome face is contorted by a tragedy darker than the night itself. Rumbling thunder pounds the castle's spires. The wind's howling increases as Strahd turns his gaze back to the village. Far below, yet not beyond his ken, a party of adventurers has just entered his domain. Strahd's face forms a twisted smile as his dark plan unfolds. He knew they were coming, and he knows why they have come. All according to his plan. The master of Ravenloft is having guests for dinner. And you are invited.
I will draw my sword just in case, but not in a threatening way. I'm just gonna hold it.
I'm drawing my sword not in a threatening way. How do you draw your sword not in a threatening way?
Well, slowly, and I'm gonna point it downwards and away from people.
Minecraft just used wild magic.
For who?
Who for who, dude? Felgrim.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Interesting. It's like a pulse. I don't like things with pulse.
Well, hang on. Where's the rest of your crew?
Spot on role playing. Yeah.
Welcome to our 24th session of Curse of Strahd. This will be the last session before we have a summer break. But in the meanwhile, I will most likely be doing a little bit else, maybe doing some just D&D chatting streams. And I'm also working on a new concept currently that I'm beta testing a little bit in my community. So go into the community and head into the role-playing channel if you'd like to learn or be part of that beta testing. So yeah, let's move on. Where the fuck did Miles go though? Miles. Because he needs to recap. We had a little recap before the stream with him though, because he wasn't attending the stream the last time, and it didn't really pay off for his character, did it? Because last time the Dawnwatchers were ambushed just outside the West Barovian Gates, where they found Irina being attacked by little flying creatures looking like some naked flying squirrels / bats / mosquitoes. There he is. Hi, Miles. And the combat ensued. They were also ambushed by these other large flying vampires / bat-looking creatures, and also the same bride they were attacked. The vampire bride of Strahd they were attacked by at the church. She had come back for revenge. A hard fight ensued. Leaf got pretty badly hurt. You're 2 points of exhaustion at this point, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
He almost got killed by the bride as she tasted some of his sweet tabaxi blood. Poor Miles was beaten to the ground a couple of times, and you've also have some puncture marks in your neck at this point. If I'm not mistaken, your maximum hit points is reduced by 10 points. And should...
Yep,
My God.
that's true. And I also have 3 exhaustion, so I'm nearly dead.
Yeah. So if you have 6 points of exhaustion, you're just dead. You don't get back from that. Understandable enough. So that is where we left it, as I think Leaf just went down for the 3rd time, because you are currently unconscious.
Yeah, 2nd time, yeah.
Well, since you have 2 points of exhaustion, you put that in before. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. 2nd time, and just when that happened, and the bride, Volenta, she was the only one standing of the enemies, a voice boomed out from atop the wall, and a familiar shape it wasn't familiar to you, but familiar to maybe John Martino and Vessel, a long black-haired man stood atop the wall and screamed, "Enough!" And that is where we left it. Leaf unconscious, Miles pretty fucking hurt and bleeding, Vessel without the still haven't been hit, and John Martino currently right next to Volenta, Leaf, and Irina. You could see Volenta just freeze up, her face dreaded, looks very much scared of what the voice that just boomed out of and into the valley. And as you all, I think, you all can hear this voice and must make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
boy.
lovely.
Oh, no.
No.
And for those with the...
Disadvantage. Let's fucking go.
Or except for Leaf, though, he's just knocked down.
Oh, that's 18 with disadvantage.
Oh, shit.
That's a 5 with a regular roll.
Regular roll.
That's a
regular roll.
3.
For those who take stat reference. And, yeah. Let me see. So, you hear this voice. Miles, you're just so out of it. You're just so hurt and out of it that you didn't really recognize or take notice of the voice. And you're currently in the cart as well.
Oh, soundproof cart. Love it.
Because we made your character. You just like, okay, I'm too hurt. I need to get out of this. So you went into the cart, and you're just sitting there, resting for the moment. And you're so hurt and damaged that you didn't really notice the voice. John, what did you get? You got a 3. Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay. Let me say this. The save for this was 15. And depending on what you rolled, how badly would you say you failed, and how fearful are you at this moment?
John he's heard a lot of stories about Strahd. He's part of the Vistani tribe, so he knows that you shouldn't, fuck with Strahd. And sort of now he's getting caught in the act, I think. So he's very, what is he doing here and what's going to happen right now? I think he's, lost his composure.
And also knowing that the lady in front of you is one of his brides.
Sure.
And she, let me see, how is that? She's also taken quite the beating, actually. What about you, Vessel?
Vessel shuts down. And he just stabs through like a suit of armor.
This guy
An
who
ostrich.
has been talking so much about the day he meets Strahd,
Classic.
he will just crush him. The tough guy. And, oh shit, there's an extra cam feed here. Oh, let's put that back there. I just saw my hand down in the middle of the screen as well. So this tough, warforged suit of armor just instantly shuts down and go into sentinel mode.
Yes.
And you just see that he is standing on top of the wall. There's mist all over the place. And he just glides down, slowly glides down. And just comes slowly walking towards you. You see Volenta, she just emerged, like she goes into the mist and tries to, well, in a weird attempt of fleeing. But as soon as you see her go into her mist form, but you see just Strahd holding a hand out, and she just gets yanked and drawn out of the forest and into his grasp.
You have failed me for the last time, Volenta.
And he just tosses her into one of the statues, and she falls to the ground, crying. And his posture straightens up again, dusts himself a little off from the shoulder. Now, guests,
I am sorry for this whole charade. And I am most sorry, Irina, for you having to experience this. No, don't be afraid. Dawnwatchers, was it? Approach. Oh, and I see your friend there is looking a little pale. Get him up, would ya? And he
Is he
just
looking towards Leaf?
tosses a health potion, and you can see he little just long fucking toss right for you, John Martino. Health potion.
I am shaking. Can I catch this from this range? I don't know.
Well, you see him throwing this, and you see, like, if you don't catch this, so it's kind of a feeling like, oh shit, I need to, don't fail this.
Well,
don't fail
sure,
this.
but he's scared shitless, and
So
it's
yeah,
thrown
try
from
to
so
catch
far
it
away.
with a dex, a pure just dexterity roll.
Okay. 11.
So you see it coming, and it's a very good throw, Strahd. He just he knew exactly how much force to apply to it, and it just lobs quite easily over the treetops and lands right in front of you. You stumble a little bit into one of the branches on the ground, but you stumble in front and you fall to the ground, and it just lands in your hands.
Ooh, I just hold it and then just look up quickly towards Strahd, and then wild eyes, but then I run up to
You
Leaf.
see him
and I
just-
will, I will run up to Leaf and then just pop it into his gullet.
Okay, and as you go do that, Vessel, Miles, you're still kind of out of it in the cart, I guess.
Yeah. I guess I heard that they wanted us to get closer.
Yeah.
So I'll pop my head out of the cart. Hello?
And as you just pop your head out, you see now you went to go and get up Leaf, right, John? And now you see as you get how he just stands right outside the cart, his back leaning into the cart, and it looks you straight in the face.
Hello there.
Hi.
Come out, would you?
I just but I just got in. Okay, sure. I'll slowly move out, making sounds about how badly I ache.
So you're... What's wrong with your friend over there? He seems just frozen.
Oh, yeah, he does that.
I
Yes,
recognize that armor.
No, you don't.
Feel the love of the barrel.
Oh, do you know him?
Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Lebon.
No problem.
Know him? I am not sure. The armor I will never forget. Must be part of a long, forgotten, pitiful order.
Let's see. I'll walk up to Vessel and... Dunk, dunk. Hello?
You see Arena come over as well. And at this point you will... let's jump a little bit over to you, John, as you give Leaf this health potion.
Hey, Leaf, wake up. Wake up.
Babushka! Oh, hello, John.
Hi. Things are different from when you went down.
What different? I'm laying down. It's okay.
Yeah, the thing in the mist has been thrown into the wall and is crying.
It's
And
crying?
he's here. And I just point towards the card and try to help you up.
And as you try and turn around and point, Miles, you just see him go into mist form again. He just vanishes. And just as you turn around and you point towards the cart, you just point straight at Strahd standing right in front of you.
That's a neat trick.
The fuck is that dude?
Oh, I am your lord in these lands. Let me help you up. And he reaches a hand, and you see on his hand he has like very long, sharp nails. But he also has a lot of like fine rings. One holding the family crest of the Sarovich.
So, you are Morning Lord. Ah, nice, finally. How you doing?
Oh, the shine of morning hasn't shone upon these lands in a long while, friend.
I know, good you're back. I like it. Now you can choose me the way, right?
He looks at you, John. He really hurt his head, didn't he?
It's been a day.
He grabs your hand, Leaf, and he just
you?
pulls you up like you're nothing. Like a leaf. There. And he claps you on the shoulder. Good as new. Oh,
thank
it
you.
was actually a greater healing potion, John. I forgot to mention
Oh,
that.
shit, okay. Well, you can roll it, Leaf, I think.
Yeah,
Since you
just
got it.
roll it afterwards, and we'll just keep the RPM for now. I see that my bride has made quite a ruckus for you. You see, when you are here in Barovia, you are my guests. And since you're traveling with a very important person for me, you should be treated as guests. But, and he pulls you a little closer in, Leaf. You put Irina in harm's way. Never do that again.
No, we were actually trying to save her because she put herself in that harm's way, so...
Is that what you think happened in the church as well?
To be honest, I don't remember much from the church. It was a lot of things happening, so...
Oh well. Miles. And looks down towards you and...
I'm in the middle of trying to start vessel up. Oh, what?
Get your friend over here and let us have a chat.
The answer is no.
I'll try and start dragging him over, but it won't go very quick.
Roll an athletics check for me to see if you can drag him with you.
Let's see. 19
Oh.
disadvantage.
With disadvantage? What the fuck? You shouldn't be able to. But then just
I
like
rolled
the,
a 19 and a 15.
just like the seriousness of the situation, like it's either this or I'm dead. Kind of feeling. You managed to actually drag him along. Oh,
I'm coming!
It's a pull.
surprising
Can
strength
I-
from a man who's that hurt.
John. John.
Yeah.
I'll fall to the ground when I get over with.
I
Vessel.
don't think that man is Morning Lord.
He's Strahd.
Oh yes, you said my name.
Well, yeah.
Quite bold. There is not a lot of people uses my name in these lands anymore.
I figure so that he would know who you were, it would be best to just tell him who you were.
Yeah,
He's new to these lands.
I think that's exactly the same. I don't know why people don't like to use my name anymore.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's such a beautiful name, so...
That's a strong name indeed.
Yep.
Well, we find ourselves in quite a tricky situation here. Your friend...
Yeah, that
here
was
is-
quite tricky.
Well, you see, I want no harm to come of Irina. But I've also see her spirit. And Irina, she stays where she is. She's a spirited woman, and I've learned that she's an adventuress as well. I would like her to experience the world. And I've been keeping an eye on you. It seems like you're quite an interesting group, to say at least. And he just looks out over you, and you just see that there's a tiefling, a tabaxi, a warforged, and a huge Vistani man. The most interesting composition of people I've seen in a long while. I would think she would get to experience a lot with you here in my lands. And thus, I will allow you to travel with her for some time. But I have one condition. No, I'm just waiting for you to... You're just a silent type, alright. Disappointing.
Didn't want to interrupt you, in
No,
the middle of
you're-
your sentence.
Yeah, you were
were
so good
good.
at going. You just keep going. Yeah.
You
Well,
did.
Perfect. Yeah, you're good.
Seeing your display here, not even being able to beat the weakest of my brides, I would have to test your strengths, both mentally and physically.
Miles is so close to saying something, but he'll catch himself right before he says it.
Is that your condition, this test?
What did he say?
Is this your condition, this test?
Yes. seeing how you do in this test, I would know if you are
Okay.
suited for traveling with her.
To be honest, I don't think I'm suited because my physical is, I'm kind of broken up in here right now. It's too much happening. I don't know.
Yes, but I've seen your strengths as well. You've
Yeah, you
been
saw me
able to
lifting Wessel
survive
all the way
this
over here.
far, as some of your friends can't say they've done the same. You've also helped me root out some festering creatures from my realm. It was quite the display you had in the village of Barovia with blowing up Ildrad's mercantile. That was quite the show to witness from my balcony. And that display of the silver dragon. Quite interesting, John Martino. You almost had me
Thanks.
fooled for a second, seeing my ancient enemy appear right underneath my castle.
Oh, it was just a prank.
Just a prank, bro.
Yeah, he actually laughs. Vistani and their pranks. I love
Right.
the Vistani people. They are the only source of culture around these lands. Wouldn't you say so?
Oh yeah, so much culture. Yep. Thank
Steam
you.
is starting to rise from Vessel's armor, by the way.
Steam?
Yes.
Oh, now we're cooking.
Your friend is steaming.
What? Oh,
So he is.
yeah. Great.
He does that?
It's probably because of the summer sale right now.
Yeah.
This summer what?
Steam has summer sales. It's really stupid. John is really like still shaking in his boots, so he's just saying
Yeah.
shit.
Steam has summer sale. I have not heard of this shop, and I know of every shop in my realm.
Oh yeah.
A realm called the Internet.
Guys, relax. You look like you're staring the devil in the face.
No, we are staring at the Lord and Savior.
I've been called worse.
Well, yeah, I'm up for relaxing.
Well then, guys. Would you accept my offer to prove yourself worthy of being Irina's traveling companions and protectors?
West. Oh, yeah, leave. Go.
Yeah, if we say no, what's gonna happen?
Well then I have no use of you. Do with that information as you'd like.
Question. When do we have to do this trial?
Oh, don't you worry about that. I have everything set up. All you just have to do is trust me.
It's I'm sorry, Strahd, but we should probably discuss this with Wessel as well. We can't like say yes for him, you know.
Oh, yes.
Hope you understand. He's
Consent
like,
is important.
yes.
I will respect that. I'll give you an hour. And, well, of course, I would have to check up on Irina, see if she's okay. I will be back in 1 hour from now. Make up your minds, Dawnwatchers. And he goes into the mist. And as he
Red
turns
Eye standing
around,
over there, Strahd.
Arena is gone as well.
Shit.
Oh.
Volenta is also gone.
Even the crybaby. Oh no.
Vessel!
Oh boy. Oh boy. What's going on?
Vessel! I'm starting to slap Vessel's armor.
I tried. It didn't work.
When Strahd disappears, Vessel's gonna turn back on again, and it is like he was holding an attack action, and his sword just goes into a huge arc and just slams down into the ground.
You almost hit my legs.
I think we have a lot to, like, talk about there.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't think we have a choice, though.
No, it
Is
also
the
sounds like
thing.
we have a choice. I don't know.
And it's an easy choice then.
Well, we should... Let's start covering our wounds, at least. I'm gonna pull, like... Do Coltrane out of the tree, because he was, like, attacking something there. Just, like, get it out on the road.
Yeah.
And try to calm him down. I don't know how he reacted to what happened, but...
You see that Ducal train has just stiffened the fuck up. He's just so stiff. Just standing there and just gazing blindly into the forest.
You and me both, buddy. Oh. I just release him from the wagon so he can move about a bit.
Yeah, he just stays in the exact same spot.
Yeah.
Totally frozen. As you touch him, you just feel all his muscles are tensed up.
Yeah. Well, let's set up a little camp here, or something, I guess. Get some food, maybe. Though I'm not really hungry.
Yeah, I mean.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Is Vessel alive now?
Yep.
Yes, good. So, Vessel, we have only one choice.
I know, I heard it all.
Oh, you heard it, or you were steaming, so we didn't know if you were or not. If
Yeah,
the
overheating,
machinery
maybe.
was work. Yeah. Anyway, what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, as he said, we don't have a choice. We could leave and try and get away from him, but
No, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, sure. I can't move that fast though, so.
Let's get these
Some blood
wounds-
just.
Yeah, let's get those fixed up. Yeah, I'm gonna just play something here to calm everyone down. Let's get a little rest while we can, because we're probably not gonna have an easier day after this.
Oh, only easy day was yesterday.
Yeah. And I just get out a little guitar tune and like play some background music for a song of rest.
Mm-hmm.
If we get a short rest, you can roll an extra d6 if you use hit dice.
Well, he said in an hour, and an hour is technically
Yeah.
enough for a short rest.
Assuming nothing happens. But yes.
Yes, everything around you seems dreadfully calm and quiet right now. The mists have receded. You can clearly see most around you. It's almost like the forest cleared up for you guys to be able to see a lot around you. Seeing all the blood spatters all over the place. Bits and pieces of little bad creatures. Mixed in with your own blood, or a lot of Miles and Leaf's blood at least.
And we get our short rest.
You get your short rest, yeah.
I don't get anything from it, but
Just rub it in, will you? Yeah, I guess some of you guys will spend some hit dice.
Sure.
do warlocks get back their spells?
See.
No, not level 1, right?
The
Hey.
warlocks get back their spells, yeah.
Not on short rest. Or
They do.
Warlocks get their spells back on short rest.
Yes.
One?
Yes. That is what Squidwood warlocks are. And that's why, like, they don't have a lot of spell slots, but they get the spell slots back with a short rest. Kind of makes up for it, not having too many spell slots. So as you can see, you have your packed spell slots back. If you had used any at all. Miles, how many hit dice did you roll? Oh, you're back to full.
Yeah.
And Leaf, you got I don't know how many hit, but you got an effect of a greater healing potion. Did you roll that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Best thing about getting reduced max hit points, you'd only have to heal so much. Woohoo!
Right.
Yeah, that's very true. I forgot about that. Oh, looking a little shriveled up there.
Is this a long rest reduction or is it a curable reduction?
It's a long rest.
Okay. Just so I know when to fix it again.
Yeah, it takes a long rest to get rid of the
Yep, cool.
reduction, and yeah, and also to get rid of the 1 point of exhaustion if you don't have any really cool spells. You have to eat and drink and get a long rest or get rid of 1 point of exhaustion.
I'm just gonna go into a coma for 3 days. It's gonna be fine.
Just go into the vampire.
But yeah, no, that's cool.
So the next hour go by as greater restoration. Yes, a greater restoration would help that. Welcome in, Teldrin. And Kiwi, welcome in. The dude. Okay, so the hour goes by as John Martinez climpering on his guitar, playing a Vistani Song of Rest.
So we're doing this, right, guys?
John Martinez, you like some of the times you can't. You're a bit shaky on your hands, so you fuck it up a little bit here and there.
Yeah, it's clearly like super nervous.
Yeah.
And making some mistakes, but the magic still seeps through.
It does. And what does it do again? Can you get the effect on the roll 20 so chat can see it?
I'll post it. I think so. Yeah. It's just, let me see.
Nice little feature. Song of Rest. Beginning at second level, you can use soothing music or oration to help revitalize your wounded allies during short rests. If you or any friendly creatures you can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of short rest by spending 1 or more hit dice, each of those creatures regain an extra 1d6 hit points. So that is nice. So how are you looking, guys, after all this? Not too bad.
Healthy.
Healthy? Yeah, you look healthy, of course.
Not too bad.
John, did you heal up a little?
Yeah, I didn't. It's not damage or health isn't a problem for me. It's just every spell is gone. That's the issue.
Oh shit! Yeah, every spell slot.
Yep.
4 level 1 spells, 3 level 2 spells, and 2 level 3 spells. That was quite a battle. You have actually a lot of spell slots left, Miles.
Yeah, because I didn't manage to use any spell slots on the fight. I just kept on dying.
Dead Meat, welcome in. So the hour goes by. You're all sitting in the cart, I reckon, as you have got it into a little better location, made up a little camp, gotten some food and drink, and just as you all gotten some rest, you hear it knocks on the door.
Oh, did we actually talk about this, guys? Because it's knocking now on the door and we should probably think about what we are gonna do.
Oh, I already opened the door.
Did you open the door?
Yep.
Oh, fuck, Strahd is standing there.
Look
I'm
outside.
sorry, Strahd, welcome.
Standing there.
So, and you open up and there he stands. And something you notice, he's just in his fine clothing. He doesn't have a sword on his hip or anything like that.
Get him.
No form of protection, like armor or anything like that. So, and he looks a little bit in, and he sees you, Vasil. You're actually live online right now. Did you make up your mind, and may I enter?
It's kind of crowded in here, and you also see Periwimple, who's also a huge man here, so it's really crowded if we're all inside. We can step outside. I think it's more comfortable.
All right. I must respect man's property.
I go out.
I'll follow.
All right.
Vessel! Yeah, Vessel's gonna step out too.
Yeah, I follow Whistle.
He just smirks a little at you, Vessel, as you come out.
Well, we're gonna do the test, right, guys? It sounds fun.
Yes.
Sounds really fun.
I
Yeah, I
promise
mean, I'm
it will
always
be
up
a
for new
lot
things.
of fun.
Great.
Yes, we didn't get a chance to talk about it over this 1 hour, but yes, it sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean,
There was nothing to talk about, right, Leaf?
No, of course not.
Too much
no,
fun.
yeah, only
Then-
that if we could do it in 3 days, I would be at. I could show you my full potential. Oh.
Yes, and when Morning Lord, I mean Strahd, gives us a task, we need to follow that, right, guys?
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
But yeah, believe me, it will be a lot of fun. We'll
Yes.
truly get to test your abilities.
Yeah.
So,
ready to test.
we are in
Kinda
agreement
don't
then?
Yes, spasiba for the task. We are really looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I see you all then
Yeah, we're
need...
good.
Oh, there's one who hasn't answered. Knight. Do you agree to the terms?
Yes.
Well, then rest. As you hear that word, you all feel suddenly very drowsy, and the world fades away into utter blackness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Thank you so much for the follow, Dead Meat. My own Sunday run will be ending this weekend, so I'm looking forward to a few months cooldown. 2 years and 4 months runtime. So yeah, that will be D&D for you. The campaigns can run for quite a while. And this one has been running for a year almost now. And it will definitely run for at least 1 more year. You guys fall into a black slumber. Vessel, you are drawn back to a beautiful sunny day, sitting on a hill looking over, and in the distance, over the hills, and you see the river coursing by down the hill, and in the distance you see Argin Vostholt, the fortress of your order. And around you, you see some of your comrades sitting next to you. You don't wear your armor, you only wear your, undercloth. They're smiling, drinking wine, eating some bread, and seemingly enjoying themselves. Do you do?
Oh my god, what do I do? I'll look at my hands first and foremost.
You look at your hands and 2 pale hands look, I should say look back at you, but you look at two pale hands. There's eyes in them though. And you see the light of the sun shine down upon you, and you feel its warmth on your hand and on your skin. You hear the tweets of birds.
I have to remember my backstory. Hang on.
Yeah. What is your name? Your real name. You know that?
I do know that. But I shan't say right now.
So,
You know what?
you
I'm gonna
see
go- I'm
one
gonna
of
go-
your comrades say your name, but it's
Yes.
almost like it's muffled, so the name isn't spoken. You can't hear the name spoken, but you can clearly see he said your name. And he asks you, what do you think the battle will be like? I'm so looking forward, dude. We haven't been able to test our mental in years.
Well, with this new program that they have installed, we should win easily, I think.
I am kind of worried though. This Strahd, he has been winning and conquering left and right. It's a powerful family.
He is just a man like everyone else.
Just a man, yes. But quite a man at that. We are just men as well, aren't we?
Yes, and as all men do, we all die from a sword.
All men die by the sword?
All men would die by a sword if they were struck by one.
Wise words, comrade.
Yeah, kind of lost its purpose now that I had to explain it to you, but sure.
Always the trickster, always the joker, aren't you?
Have you seen Commander Horngard around here somewhere?
Oh, Commander Horngard, well, he's been away for a little while.
Really?
Well, you know this.
Yes, you're right. I do know this.
You feel troubled by not remembering this. And as soon as your memory starts to fail you, the world blackens a little. The sun fades away, and the cold gray weather of cursed Barovia turns. The warm and cozy setting is no longer so warm and cozy, as you see your friend sitting there smiling at you, but his face is rotted to the bone. Only strips of flesh left, gray hair fallen down. Why did you fail us? Why? And that is the last thing you remember from this dream. Miles. We are back to you. Would you describe to me a moment of happiness from your childhood?
Well, it was the first time that, well, my And he's kind of confused himself because he thinks of his father, but he's learned that it might not be his real father. So, but yeah, it was the first time I was allowed to go fishing with my father and his friends. It was happy to be included.
Yeah, you see yourself standing at some kind of dock, long stretching dock into a clear and wide lake. You see some boats out in the water as well with other fishermen. And you being around maybe 5 or 6 years old, or very young, you hear the men telling their fish stories of all the great and big fish that just seems to get bigger for everyone telling their tale, overdoing each other's tales. And their laughter makes you feel comforted, safe, and you see the face of at least who you consider to be your father look down upon you and give you a warm smile. You think you will be able to get that large lake fish today, Miles? The one you've been chasing for a year now?
Yes.
Now, what lure shall we use today? And he opens a case full of different lures in a wide array of colors and feathers.
Wow. Not that one, because that one only catch small fish, and well, that's just unlucky to use. I think we'll go with this one today. I'll pick up a really ornate and beautiful looking lure. Both the blue and silver parts to it.
Ah, yes, I've taught you well. I do also think that will be the one where we'll have to get it today. Now, make a toss for it, will ya? Just as I taught you.
Oh, yes.
And you toss the rod out at sea. Well, not the rod, but the line.
Thanks, teacher!
Just as I taught you. Damn, you suck. Toss the line into the water, not the rod. Oh, we have to work on that now. The water, and it goes so far out into. You're quite impressed by yourself, and you sit there for maybe almost an hour, and then something starts nibbling.
Oh. And
it starts to drag real hard, harder than anything you ever felt before while fishing. Roll a athletics check for me, please.
Oh, hey, athletics. No, watch this disadvantage fail miserably.
Oh, you don't get a disadvantage on this, since...
Then it's a 14.
14, so
yeah.
You drag it, you manage to pull it off, but it's you have to struggle a bit, and you're not able to get it any closer yet, but you are able to keep it on the line. You see a large shape, maybe 6 feet at least under the water, dark shape, getting closer to the surface. There it is, son. There it is. You got it. You can do this.
I'm trying.
Roll another athletics.
Ooh.
Or survival. Whatever you're most proficient in.
11. It's getting. I'm getting weaker.
How are you proficient in survival?
Yeah, I'm.
Okay, I'll allow you to do that instead. Makes more sense.
That's a 24.
24! Holy crap. And this time you find some inner strength But as you're pulling it up, a mist starts to emerge out of the water, and you see your hands turning red, and you feel horns starts to sprout out of your head. You see the arms of your father, who has like been holding around you, helping you a little with the rod, turns skeletal and rotted. See ragged clothes, and just as the creature is
scared.
almost breaking the surface, you look around and you see just a rotted face looking down at you. And that is the last thing you see. Leaf. Can you describe a happy memory for me from Leaf's childhood?
There's not much happiness from Leaf's childhood, but you remember this cozy, small house made of tree, and there's a fireplace there, with the fire is there and stuff, and he's like sitting there with this blanket all around him, and it's freezing cold. He's been out in the wilderness up in Icewind Dale for days alone, but now finally safe, and there's this old halfling lady coming in with some hot tea that she's giving me, and yeah, I'm sitting there and trying to get the warm inside my body again and feel kind of safe.
Yeah, so this is like after the whole ordeal with your family and you gotten into Icewind Dale and when you grew up on the streets.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there next to the fireplace with blanket and drinking this tea, and yeah.
So sitting there drinking your tea, the halfling lady comes up to you and she hands you a warm meat, what looks to be some kind of warm meat stew, and you can see the steam coming out of it. Somehow it reminds you a little bit of the same steam you saw emerge from Vessel. Which is kind of weird, and the realization of the memory of Vessel, why you still see yourself as your child self, it's kind of confusing. And this confusion kind of disturbs the memory. And when the halfling lady looks at you, it's no longer the halfling lady, but it's Gloomsworth looking at you. Leaf, you're looking a little flabbergasted.
For what?
You never were one for fancy words, were you, friend?
Am I dead or something?
What are you on about, Leaf? You're not dead.
Yeah, but you are dead, so how come I can see you?
I'm dead? I don't feel dead.
You were blown to pieces. You were a grilled turtle.
What are you talking about? I'm right here. Feel. Take my hand.
As I take his hand.
The hand feels real. You feel his strong grasp and his little turtly shells on his hands. See? This is real.
This can't be real. You're dead, but I feel you. I don't understand. That means I don't know what it means.
That Remoras really knocked you hard on the head, didn't it?
Remoras, There's only stories about Remoras. I never fought one.
It really got you, didn't it? I was afraid it would.
What are you? This is really confusing. What are you doing here, the Gloomy? You're dead, and am I dead? What is this place?
And
I thought this was a cozy memory, and now suddenly you are in here, and that's cozy as well. Don't take me wrong there, but
And
this
while
is
you
freaking
sit
me out.
there talking like this and everything starts to just merge together and like you're inside of a whirlwind and you can see bits and pieces of your memories, structures, people just almost being merged into the whirlwind. You're sitting in the middle of it and the sound of it is just deafening and you can hear the voices of your loved ones or people you have known, people you grew up with, the voice of Gloomsworth, seemingly trying to reach you somehow, but it all just, as you're like getting more and more confused, they turn into screams, and all of a sudden you're just in a total black void, and everything you see before you is the broken and incinerated body of Gloomsworth.
This is fucked up. Gloomy, are you still there?
You just hear the echo of your own voice. Everything is just dead silent.
Trying to turn around and don't look at the body.
As you turn around, it's almost as you can feel this dark void just gets larger and larger. You feeling smaller and smaller, more and more alone. Abandoned, maybe. The same feeling you had as you were sitting in the road where you found a coin after your family caravan disappeared.
Is there anyone out there? Hello? Hello? Anyone?
Sit like this for what seems like hours. And that is where it ends for you. John,
Yes.
describe a fond memory of the mountain valley. We grew up
In the
with
mountain valley.
clans.
I had a different thought, like maybe just after with the Vistani camp, because I'm not sure how much he remembers from the mountain valley specifically.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So I had an idea that because he just remembers like 10 years old, he was found by some people he didn't know. He was battered, bloody, wet in the river. He came to this new place with people he didn't know, and they gave him a new name because he didn't remember his original one, and he was stressed out. He was confused. He had a lot of stuff going on. And then a good memory that came out of this was listening to Casimir Velikov, the same guy who gave him these cards. He was playing on a guitar, and he played such a nice tune, and it sort of seemed to calm him down. And as John listened to this and was watching, he noticed Casimir, and he beckoned him over and said, "Do you want to try?" And that was the beginning of when he started playing music, when he got to try Casimir Velikov's guitar, and that calmed him down. So that was the first fond memory he has.
And
that he remembers.
the melody he played was also a melody you seem to remember being sung to you by must have been your mother. And it was once upon a time in Barovia. And he also sat there singing this song while he played it for you. You seem to know this song, child.
It's beautiful.
It is. It is one of my people have sung for hundreds of years. But you are
Where did you
clearly-
learn it? Where did you learn it?
My mother sang it for me, and my mother's mother sang it for her, and we've been passing that around our family for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's one that our people hold very dear.
I wonder if my family held that song dear too, since they played it. I don't remember. I don't know where they are. But it's
Well,
nice to hear the song again.
It is a song of rest for our people. Both when we go to our sleep every day and our final sleep. We found you on the banks of Lake Sarovich, cold, hurt, alone. We sadly don't seem to know of your family, where they were from. But know this. We will take care of you. And if you are willing, I might teach you a thing or two about music.
Really?
I feel you
Can-
have a talent for it.
Could I maybe try that instrument? It sounds really nice when you play it.
Oh yes, this is a lute.
Oh,
Oh, take it.
lute. Wow.
What is your name, child?
I don't remember. When you guys found me, I go by Giorno right now.
Yes,
I don't remember my real name.
that is the name we give everyone who has accepted in our tribes. But we would need to find a more fitting name, didn't you think? Like if you're gonna become a great artist, every great artist needs a great artist name that people will know you from.
Maybe. But maybe let's start with learning how to be an artist first. I'll
Yes,
figure out a name later. Giorno will do for now.
Giorno will
Giorno
do.
Giogato.
Very well. And you start climpering on the lute, struggling, and it feels like your fingers don't want to do anything you want them to. You, as like your grown-up self, you know very well what to do, and you kind of have this knowledge in this moment as well, but nothing just gets right, and this just gets more and more frustrating. And some of the guitar strings or the lute strings, I mean, starts to break apart, and everything just sounds awful. And what felt like a very heartfelt and warming moment, now you're just suddenly in the middle of the camp playing on this broken lute in front of a lot of people, and for you just sounds awful, and by the looks of it in the audience it sounds awful, and people are just looking weirdly at you. You hear some other children point at you and laugh because of your size, point towards your weird markings, and yeah, how does it respond to this?
Can I see Casimir?
Casimir, as you're looking out into the crowd, he's standing. He's very tall, at least for a dusk elf. And you see him standing there with his long stick, quarterstaff. Looks at you and just goes. And turns around and disappears into the crowd, the increasingly growing crowd. Not just Vistani people, but what you recognize as must be Barovians. And more Barovians joins the crowd, and someone starts dealing out rotten tomatoes and vegetables, and they start to throw it at you. And you feel
I
like...
look towards where Casimir was, and I just say, "You lied to me, Casimir! You lied to me! You said I could do this!" And I just smash the loot, and then just run out. I leave completely. As they maybe start throwing things at me or whatever they do.
As you're running, you get hit by rotten tomatoes and other stuff. That is the last thing all of you remember. And this is where we will take a little break. Let's have a little break for about until let's say to 8:30. If that's okay for you guys. And
Sure.
we will be back. I just need a little time to set some things up here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so
Oh.
We're gonna
Savoie.
die!
We're gonna die.
okay guys, see you all in 15 minutes. And as I all said, you all, after this nightmare of a dream, or started off as a very nice dream, but turned into a nightmare of a dream, which seems to go on forever. You like, it's just complete darkness, and it seems to go on forever. They don't know how long it's been, but you all get the effects of a long rest.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Papa.
Clearing yourself of any exhaustion that you have, however many levels it is at this point. And
Hooray.
when you wake up, you found yourself in cages.
Fuck.
Oh, no.
A cage of your own. You look around you, and on opposite sides, what seems to be some kind of pit, you see each other. 4 cages on this one level, and you can also see that the pit goes deeper down, maybe 20 feet, even deeper down. You see a pit that is about 45 feet wide. And in the pit you see a lot of bones and blood, and in the middle of it is a pillar, a spiked pillar. And on the walls are several spiked walls in the side of the pit as well. You look around you and you see each other waking up in the cages. But you also see other cages on a level above you. One of them seems to hold a man with half-long blonde grayish hair. Another one containing who you recognize as Volenta. And she's just sitting down, hunched, looking down. And she seems to be wrapped up in some kind of thin chain. Seems to give off quite a glimmer. You also see what seems to be a Vistani man by the looks of it on the clothes. Dark, long hair. Handsome features. And in the cage right next to him on his right, you recognize this Bildrat.
Oh, shit.
And a little bit further away from that again, right next to Miles' cage, to the left of him, and to the right of Leaf, is Periwinkle. He's awake, and he's up, standing, shaking the cage. So, 4 more people in cages. Periwinkle, Bildrat, this Vistani man, as you, John Martino.
recognize as Raja.
Oh no.
Volenta. And at a closer look, this man rises up and puts his head into the right next to the face, and you hear him.
Dawnwatchers!
Oh, no echo effect. Dawnwatchers! Are you here as well? And you recognize him as Ismark Kolyanovich from the village of Barovia, the new Borgomaster of the village of Barovia. You look around you a little bit more, and there's another level above them again. So the level above you, it may be another 15 feet, and then another 10 feet up to the surface. And around here you see, seems to be like benches and fireplaces, or fire pits, and also you see 4 distinct pillars that at the top has a purple glowing orb. You also see some other stone pillars placed a little sporadically around, seemingly looking very old and a bit ruined. Yes.
Do we have our items on us?
You do.
Yes. Okay. Is there a lock on this cage?
It is.
I'm gonna fucking lockpick my cage up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do it.
How to do that again? I actually
Thieves'
don't
tools.
know.
Use your thieves'
Do it.
tools.
Do it. Come on. Do it. Do
That's
it. Do it.
dexterity with the proficiency, right? Because I'm proficient with the thief tools, you know.
Yeah, you give each you a +2 with thieves' tools.
Yes, 12.
12.
No,
right.
wait. Not 12. 12 plus 3. It's actually 15.
15. So as you get out your lockpicks and a little satisfied with yourself that you have all your tools in this situation, you find this little lock on the side of it, and you get your hands out of the cage and start fumbling around. A bolt of lightning shoots out and from the hole into the lockpit and into your hands, dealing
Oh, fuck.
4,000 damage.
2 points of lightning damage.
9,000.
And you drop your lockpicks.
Can I, at the same time, try to kick the door open?
Yeah, sure.
Just
Yeah.
brute
Play
force
munchkins.
block?
Roll an athletic.
What
So I
the-
lost 1.
This is 6.
So you come out of your sentry mode and you try to kick the door open. But as you do, this invisible force field seems to appear just where you kick. And you just get pushed back into the cage and your back hits the wall, taking
Oh no, I'm in a pinball machine.
5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Does the lock have like a keyhole?
Guys, we've tried all of this.
Is there a keyhole on this door?
Yes, there is
Yes.
a keyhole.
It didn't work, Johnny. I tried to lock it up.
But what if I had the key?
You have the key.
I can make one, maybe?
Oh.
Do you know what the key looks like?
I can make the master key for every lock. I probably can't do that. Is it possible to... I don't know. It's probably not easy to just see inside and see how the lock would look. Or like the key
Would you
look.
say that John Martino had high skills in how to make keys and by looking at locks?
He is a carpenter.
I guess that answers your question.
Good question.
I can... Does it have like
But you can
screws
certainly try.
or something? Like what? How is the door or the gate attached?
It's
Can
kind. It's kind.
I dismantle it?
It's kind. It looks like it's hinged.
Are the hinges on this side and are there like screws or something? Like I do
There
have tools.
seems to be like bolted. If you've seen Pirates of the Caribbean,
Been a while.
Ah, we need leverage.
Ah.
Oh, we need a
crowbar.
dog.
Yes, I'm gonna take my foot off.
What is the floor of the cage is like?
What
Are
is
we
to
like?
take your foot off?
I'm not gonna do that.
Is the floor also the cage, or is it ground, or are we floating?
Yeah,
I might have missed.
every bit of this is caged.
Dang.
We're all just in a big metal cage.
How long have you been here, guys?
I don't know, Rogers. I just woke up just before you did.
How did you get here, Raja? What are you doing here?
Well, where's your accent going?
Well,
Sorry, I'm just talking to Roger. What happened to you?
well, just as we were about to leave, you know, I took one last look at our beautiful lake and at the beautiful moon, and that seems to be the last thing I remember before everything went dark. And now I'm here. Why are you here?
We are doing Strahd's test.
Yes, Strahd gave us a task
think.
and now we're here.
Strahd's test.
No, not a test, it's a task.
Task. Breakout task or
No, we were gonna show Irena the world and I don't know.
and then you hear from behind John Martino and up to the. Okay, actually, I'm gonna change the scene so you see this, so you know where to address and stuff. Okay, let me.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay.
How does this look now? Oh, I need to zoom out a little bit more.
This looks like
Let's
a
move out.
cool
Ooh, I
place.
can.
Yeah, I'm free.
Cozy play.
Yay!
Freedom!
Doesn't work like that.
They may take our lives.
But they'll never take our freedom. So yeah, this is what you see. Oh my god, it's the murder pole.
I wish Duke Coltrane were in a cage as well.
Yeah, he
And the cart.
Yeah, the card.
and the court in a cage. Everything's caged up. Well, Duke on trail luckily doesn't have to do the trial. I think the rogue is the key to this prison break. I trust him. Oh, divine intervention. So you get an advantage on your next roll, Leaf.
Oh.
So you're a rogue after
But-
all.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
We might need some wild things happening.
Yeah, some wild magic would be cool.
What are you saying, Miles? You need wild things to happen? I have this
Yes.
coin. I can flip it if you want to.
Yes. I mean, this is pretty wild. So
Yeah, maybe it will guide us. Who knows?
Wow, there we go. Well, it's like, I was just drinking wine at the tavern, and then suddenly, you know me, I passed out, and now I'm here. What is going on?
Oh, like I told you, told another guy, Raja was your name, yes?
Raja,
Okay,
yes.
yes, Ismark. We said yes to Strahd to show your sister around and doing some stuff. We actually didn't have any choice. He was going to kill us if you said no, so we said yes. And now we wake up here.
Then why are we here? I have no
Yes, we're-
revocation of agreeing to any such terms.
The fuck is Irena actually?
Oh, Periwimple, you're awake.
I'm just shaking the cage.
Oh, and who is this guy? And I look at Bildrat because I don't think I saw him ever.
Oh yeah, Bildrat. You see him, he's just sitting there. And just sitting, looking into the ground, nodding his head.
Shit, is that Bildred?
I thought I had escaped this place.
Yes, didn't you go to hell or something?
You blew up my fucking shop.
You blow up your own shop, you shithole!
I did no such things. I brought the bombs you wanted, and you blew it up.
You killed my friend.
You killed your friend.
I did not.
I did not throw the bomb. You did.
You sukamudak.
You were Sukamudak. Whatever that means. Sounds quite infernal. I like it.
You know what? I'm actually really glad I blowed up your fucking store and killed my friend. Oh, I'm sorry, not killing.
And I am also glad
you
you killed your friend. A piece of shit. No, actually, he was way more.
You know what? I'm gonna kill you if you don't shut up.
How? You're in a cage.
Well, I can do magical things. I'm
I'd
showing
like to
him
see
the
you
coin.
try.
Well, good to meet you.
Oh, yeah, I never seen you face around. Who are you?
Shut up.
Oh, I'm John, but you're not friends with my friend, so I mean, yeah. Do you have more explosion things on you, by the way? We kept our stuff. Did you have any on you?
Let me look around. And this isn't. No, you blew it all up, you fucking idiots!
Oh.
I did not blow it up. You did blow it up.
No, you blowed it up. You threw the fucking bomb in the side of a block down the room with a lot of bombs.
Bildred,
I've never seen a more stupid man in my life, and I have lived
you
for
don't shut
hundreds
up,
and hundreds of years on several
don't
planes
shut
of
up-
existence, and never in any plane of existence have I seen a more stupid fucking cat.
Strahd, are you here? Because I really want to kill a guy.
Miles, you're being very quiet. How are you doing?
He's always quiet.
Yeah.
I'm taking in the scenery.
I wonder what those crystals are. The purple
I wonder
ones.
what the thing in the middle is.
Yes, seems
Can
pointy.
you shoot something? Maybe?
I've been in a similar brothel.
Do you want me to shoot something or someone?
I don't know, maybe because just to
'Cause I
make something
think-
happen.
I think that Leaf wants me to shoot someone.
Yes, can
No,
you shoot Bildred, please?
Hey, what have I done to? Okay, it's fair. Actually.
No, wait. He gave me a good price.
Yes,
I like him.
I sold him those arrows. How are you, Miles?
Hey,
Nice to
I
see
can't
you.
complain. Hey, thanks.
Miles, you were
Can't complain.
Miles.
What?
Don't you remember that you actually agreed on bombing his store? And now you're suddenly friend with that guy.
Wait, you had planned to bomb my store?
No.
You planned it?
No.
Can you shoot him now, please, Miles?
Who was
Please.
a shit?
Damn it, Leaf.
You wouldn't shoot me, would you, Miles? Miles, my old friend.
Miles,
You
my
son of a
brother.
devil.
Remember we were almost inside each other?
I remember how good of a price I gave you.
Remember?
Remember how angry Leaf was and how funny that was?
I'll take out an arrow.
Yes, look at the quality of those arrows. Very good arrows you can get from me. I
They
can make a hell of a
will
deal
probably
with you.
kill Bildrat.
If you get me out of here, we could do a hell of a deal.
Shut up,
I'll-
Bildrat.
I'll
Shut up,
shoot. I'll shoot the arrow towards the lock on Bildred's cage.
That's a precise shot.
Okay, you take aim, roll to hit.
Hoo-ha.
Wait, where's the dice cam? Is all of a sudden gone as well.
That was a 26.
Jesus, what happened to the dice cam? Let me.
Do I see that Miles is aiming at Locke? Or do I see that Miles is aiming at Bildred?
Hold on.
How can you tell that? You're opposites. Well, you're next to him, I guess.
Jesus. Let me see.
No, he's under him.
Am I next to Bildred?
No, you're under
No,
him,
you're next
aren't
to
you?
Miles-ish. Same level.
Yeah, if this is elevated, then you're on the section below Bildred somehow.
There we go.
Yeah, I am. I see that now.
Okay, so Miles got a 26, and yeah, you, Miles, you are over. Let me go on the right. There we are.
You are... why? Why? Oh, Jesus, nothing is working. Right now. You are over here. Why wanted ping?
Ping, ping.
There. And Bildrat is there. You would... Yeah, you would have to have like an insane roll that you got to be able to hit it, but you rolled pretty fucking well. But yeah, so you take aim and you can just barely see the lock and just poking, sticking, like looking a little bit like this. And you shoot the arrow, but as soon as the arrow leaves your bow, it hits some kind of force field inside of your cage. And the arrow starts ricocheting inside of your cage. And you hit yourself.
Oh no.
So roll damage.
Minimal damage.
So
5.
did the captcha that the bot DM'd me? I've accepted all the stuff and read the rule, and I seem to be able. Yeah, no, you don't have to do that.
That was actually the min damage. Perfect.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, nice. Yeah, fine.
So
So you just, and it does. The arrow doesn't hit you, but you're in your attempt to evade the arrow as it starts ricocheting. It like cuts you here and there, so it doesn't deal that much damage. But yeah,
It didn't work. And I won't say what I tried to do. So they both have no idea what I was trying to do.
I'm really glad you tried to kill him, though. I appreciate it.
what was that sound? There was something rattling in your cage.
Who is talking?
It's me, Bildrat.
Yeah, you had a different voice. I didn't understand who it was.
Jesus. Trying to plane shift can do weird stuff with you. Okay. You just blew me up as well.
Can I have a brother and brother situation here with Miles, please, Bidred?
Yeah, can I have a brother and brother situation with my fucking leaf?
What the fuck, leave?
what?
What brother?
That's a really
up for
weird
it if
thing to
you
do.
want.
Why did you say that? Did you guys hear it? You want to fuck with leaf?
I want to fuck you, leaf, if you would like.
You want to fucking leave?
I wouldn't say no. Yeah, Bildred deals in lots of stuff, okay?
Okay, what?
Okay,
Can't blame a man for trying.
while they're doing this, I'm gonna try and push the cage so it
What is
back and
Wes's-
forth so it falls over on the side if it's possible.
You could try. Athletics.
21.
So you take one hand on both sides of the bar and try to start rocking it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it just seems to be locked in place. But it seems to you should have been able to rock it like this, but it seems to be held in by some kind of magic. So, have we agreed to that we have before we? No, okay, this is not Jesus. I need to change between the voices.
Jesus? What?
Use
It's
Jesus.
Mark. Guys, it looks like we've tried most of the things, and everything we tried has hurt us.
Who is this outside of the cage that I'm pinging?
Oh, that is a Raja.
Oh, he's
He's
in the cage
free!
though. Okay.
Oh.
So we can't
Okay.
interact with anything outside. We can't.
Wait, there's no cage?
screw
Oh
with the
shit, the
cage.
cage is on a wrong
Yeah, no,
plane of
it's free.
existence. There it is.
Oh no. Hey.
There was a cage.
Captured.
Sorry.
No, it looks like, John, that we are kind of stuck. We are probably waiting for a game master or something to do something here.
Ah, yes. What is the game master? Is that Strahd? Wait.
It might be.
Okay, let's take a look at the situation. What are we seeing around us? We're in a pit.
Yes?
There's spiky things and blood.
Yes?
Have you ever been in a similar location, anyone?
No.
First time.
I mean, no. This is a weird place.
Vassal, you're awfully quiet. Vassal?
Oh, me?
Yes. What is your assessment? You've just been sitting there and looking at us do stupid shit.
Yeah, one way to do things is, make other people throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. So, in a plan of trying not to hurt myself, I watch other do it, so I don't have to.
Yeah.
Oh, smart guy.
Hopefully someone else is smart. And you see that it's in the evening hours, starting to get a little darker as well, and you can see a moon starts to approach. It suddenly almost starts to change color a bit, like getting more and more red in color as it goes higher up in the sky. So is it only me, or is that a blood moon? Ismark says.
Yeah, that looks like a blood moon.
Looks like a moon.
Listen,
Yeah,
I remember
actually.
the blood moon was at least a week away. How long have we been here?
Maybe a week then, if it's been a week away.
Oh yeah, that's very smart.
But I feel fine. I don't know about you guys, but I feel better than when I went to sleep or when I was put to sleep.
Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah,
suspected I would have been like very hungover, but I feel great.
Well, I did feel better, but then, well, I hit myself.
You hit yourself. Why?
Well,
Why did
my,
you do
my
that?
arrow hit myself. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you tried to hit Bildred.
You, as in now, standing there, you hear, "Ow! Would you just all shut the fuck up?" And it seems to be Volenta from her
Who's
cage.
that?
Hey, do you know where we are?
Yes. This is some kind of sick joke by Strahd. He's just doing this to punish me, isn't he?
It doesn't look like it's just punishing you, but also the rest of us.
He doesn't care about the rest of you. He cares about me.
Shut up! She doesn't. She doesn't care about you either.
Yes, he does.
see?
He wouldn't make all this fuss if not for me.
no, he wanted to test us so we can travel with Irina.
Yeah,
This is
but he
for us.
gonna he was gonna test us in the place we were in, not here, right?
I didn't say that. Did he say that?
I don't know. I
Yeah, but if he is going to test us, why is all these other guys here?
I don't
yeah.
know.
Is he gonna test Bildred?
Maybe he's
Oh,
looking
maybe-
for people to be with Irina or like travel
Oh.
with her.
Maybe it's one of
Oh.
those clubs we shouldn't talk about.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, everyone just a collective. Ooh. Oh, that club.
While this entire conversation is going on, by the way, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand
Mm-hmm.
and use it to carry my smithing tools and try to break open the lock.
As your mage hand goes through the bars, it is dispelled.
Cool.
Cool. Hey, Vessel tried something. Did fail as well.
Mist Lady vampire thing. What is this place? You said
Volenta.
you knew. Okay, Volenta. Nice to
You
meet you.
will use
What is
my
this place?
name, or it will be the
I-
last thing you do.
I never heard your name before. Thank you for telling me. What is this place? I'm John. Good to meet you.
Oh, that's true. I never did I?
No,
just
you
wanted to
never
tell you-
did. You
It
I
was
just wanted-
very rude.
Polenta. I just wanted to tear your throats out. And I
Yeah, I
still
noticed.
do.
Right. So, Polenta, what is this place?
This is where Strahd has his games. Usually for people who has deserved some kind of punishment.
Has the game started, or are we waiting for something?
Well, usually there's quite a crowd looking to see this. But they usually start at 12. When the moon is at its highest. Gives off the best lighting in the pit.
Oh, speaking of, can I try to, because they were trying to cast or throw things through, can I try to, like, make dancing lights appear outside the cage? Is that something I can do?
You can try. It won't work.
I try.
Or it doesn't work.
Nothing happens. That's annoying. So we're waiting for the moon.
We are waiting for the moon,
Cool.
so I can tear your throats out once and for
Volenta.
all.
Volenta?
Yes.
Yes. Is it like battling
Volenta,
one?
not Paul.
Volenta.
Poo, not Poo,
Nice
not
to meet you,
Foo.
Paul.
Volenta.
Volenta, please listen to me. Is it like a battle royale, everyone against everyone, or is it like 1 versus 1?
It varies from time to time. Would be fun seeing you guys tear each other apart.
No, that's never gonna happen.
That's always happens, so that's nothing new.
Yeah, I actually killed my Felgrim, so...
Yeah, you did, you see, Bedlam. And he laughs his ass off in his cage. But you blew up my shop as well. Jesus fucking Christ, you could have kept your inside quarrels outside my shop.
Who is talking?
Bildrat.
Oh, yeah.
Eh.
Flashing Nord.
Do you know how many years I spent collecting all that stuff? I guess I'll get a new chance to collect some new stuff today.
You know what? If you're actually nice to someone, they wouldn't like to blow up your shop. So be nice next time, you piece of garbage.
I'm not a piece of garbage, you're a piece of garbage.
Yes, I am, but you're also...
Also,
What the?
Also a piece of garbage.
but you're even a larger piece of garbage.
There's no competition of who is the largest or not.
Well, you are. You won. Congratulations.
Strahd, I really hope I meet Bildred so I can kill him.
Wait, are you guys comparing who's largest?
No, he's...
Size
know
doesn't
what
matter.
I didn't say that.
Well, I did. Just to have it out of the world.
I'm gonna put the ring on while they talk about this, and we're waiting.
Oh, the mind
ring
ring?
of mind shielding.
All
The
right.
mind shielding ring with the voice.
This time,
Maybe they have something to say.
the voice seems awfully quiet.
Oh.
He just gets the
If you-
effect of it. So,
Hello.
there's a ring.
Is anyone in there? I just start talking in my hand and we're trying to hide it.
And then Roger looks at you.
Hello.
Are you talking to the ring, John Martino?
No, you're talking to your ring. What? Shut up.
He has turned
Hello.
crazy. Thank you for the bits, by the way, Oasis. Alright, so we're just waiting here for the moon to rise.
I guess.
It seems so.
Or maybe this is part of the show.
I'll take out one ball bearing and try and toss it out of the cage.
It works.
Oh.
That works. I'll try another one on the other side.
Also works.
Can I put my hand through the bars?
Yeah.
Oh. What's the ground like?
Muddy. Wet.
Muddy.
Like it's
Okay.
just been raining. You guys
Cool.
start to see shapes of people or whatever it is emerge from the forest and out to the edges of the pit. You see the same creatures you just fought fly and land in the trees, and they all just surround the pit. Undead creatures, wolves, zombies and skeletons emerge and just stand there looking down upon you. Quiet at the moment. Seems we have our audience.
Looks
I hope
that
it's an
way.
audience.
You can ask them if you actually wonder about it. Just ask them if you wonder if they are the audience or not.
Are you the audience? And then you see them. And you just hear a collective rumble of voices around. Woo!
There's one guy.
One guy at the end. Who still had his vocal cords in order. And then other people start arriving. And one gets seated on one of the benches on the left side. Looks quite pale. A bit pointy ears, long dark hair. Sits down. Very finely dressed and just looks down upon you. You see what looks like a witch down here. See, it's no, it won't ping on the. Sits down here. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong layer. That's why. There we go. She looks like a very stereotypical witch of the woods. Sits down and just kind of going, good show. I've been waiting for this for them since the last blood moon. Good attendance today. And you also see this creature, very pale looking creature, come out. Just long jaws, blood dripping from its mouth. And just looks at you and starts like just rubbing its hands, waiting for what's about to happen. Then you see a strange creature of a man. It seems to be part animal on his hands. Some parts of him seems to be several parts of different animals, but also human. Very strange, hunched back looking creature. This guy. And he sits down on the bench to the north there. And he seems to be looking through some books and some scrolls. And just sits down like it was a regular thing to do. Doesn't really take note of any of you. And then, out of the woods to the west, comes two other humans, or what looks to be humans, very finely dressed. One woman in a red clothing with some weird kind of red hairpiece. Another man with long blonde hair, purple, fine clothing, comes out. They seem to be like talking a little to each other as they come out, in a very kind of jolly way. The way you would be doing on your way to a football match or whatever. And they very sit down in a very like classy, calm way. And they look down towards where Volenta is in her cage, and they kind of chuckle a bit with themselves, or among themselves. And then you see another man show up to the north. Very composed. You recognize it as a dusk elf, John Martino. Long black hair. He has a very dark purplish fine clothing. And he also has like a saber on his hip with gold trimmings. And he just looks out among you. And you recognize this man as the most hated fellow amongst the Dusk elves where you grew up. You recognize this man as Rahadin, the right hand of Strahd.
He has his ears, right?
He has his ears. He
has his ears.
A Dusk elf.
Fucker.
I'm going to give you guys a little better look at him. Does this come up? This is the fella you're seeing. And very stern face. He doesn't he doesn't give any kind of note of you at all, really. And he just stands there like he's waiting for something or someone. Then two other what seems to be humans arrive, but all of them a little bit paler than the ordinary Barovian human, and they're pale to begin with. Another female with almost like a golden crown looking thing, long black hair, tucked up like through the crown and down on her shoulders, a long a golden bracelet, Jesus Christ, amulet around her neck, and she's more brown in her skin, but she also has like the sharp features of a lot of the other human creatures you see here. And along here comes a very pale looking man, almost like strikingly similar to Doru, but it's not Doru. He looks a bit different, but strikingly familiar. And she goes with him, and she has him in this leash, like he's a pet. And she also sits down, and she nods towards the other two people sitting, seen just over Volenta, and smiles at them, and just gives a long stare down to Volenta, and just Nathan seems very disappointed. Then a strange looking man in dark long robes, purple trimmings on the outlays of his dark hood, and details around the hood, comes out with a very large tome under his left arm. Comes out, sitting right next to that weird hunchback creature. There it is.
Nice.
Huh?
It took me a second. I was like, "Who?" Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I need a beer for this.
What did he say?
He needed another bear.
I need another bear for this.
That's a big D20.
He sits there and he dusts off the bench a little bit, looking down upon you, and sits down and starts looking a bit through his tome. Has this weird orb-like thing in his hand that he throws a little bit around as he's reading in his book. And everyone of the audience.
Can I see
seems
the title of the book that he's reading?
You can roll perception.
Monster Manual.
I was wondering.
How to kill your players.
It's just a 10.
Dealing in
10.
111.
Unfortunately, where are you? Yeah, you're pretty far away. You're not able to see the title.
Oh, I thought it was okay, right? Oh, that's
Yeah.
Riding Hood behind me. Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty far away from you, so unfortunately you're not able to see the title. Vessel, you wouldn't be able. Miles, maybe, and Leaf would be kind of able to see it if they wanted to.
I'll take a spot. Yeah, that's on that one.
Oh, shit. Still a 10 within that one. Shit.
Jesus. What about you, Leaf?
What about me?
Perception.
You want to
please.
see what book he's reading?
Yes, my passive is actually 19, but I can roll it, no problem.
19.
27.
Jesus. There it is.
He reads a book called The Dawnwatchers.
Ooh.
But do I actually see that because I'm dyslexic?
It seems like it says the Dawnwatchers. So it actually does that.
Dogwatchers. It's reading the Dogwatchers book.
But as you like
That's
try to
fun.
watch it a bit closer, it seems to shift. And for 1 second, it seems to say the Isles of Elementus, and then for a second, it seems to look seems that crest the DM's plains of slaughter for a second, and then it shifts again, and it says the Curse of Strahd. What the? And then it shifts again, and it's like Leaves tragic backstory.
Oh, that's a small one.
It's
It's written on a leaf.
written on the leaf. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the book
His life
changes
sucked.
forms as you're looking at it.
It just says, I'm sad.
I'm sad.
It was a harsh
It's just,
upbringing.
it's just 1 page as you said sad backstory at the end. So yeah. And then you see everyone, even the zombies and skeletons, all the undead, turn their heads up north. And Strahd himself approaches, and on his right side is Irina, dressed in a very beautiful gown. And he looks quite stern. And now he has that same booming voice. Everyone seemed to have gathered for the occasion. You see, Irina just has a very stoic, very calm face. Doesn't really seem to tell you guys anything if she's scared or whatever. Someone could try to roll an insight to get a better reading, but just from the looks of it, it's kind of hard to read her. But she stands there in her gown. Did you say
Okay.
anything? What do you say, Vessel?
I rolled an 8 on insight.
Oh, yeah. No, very hard to read. She seems very hard to read at the moment. But he seems very pleased. I am glad you all could come to see these people fight it out in what I like to call the slaughter pit. We haven't had a good slaughter pit in a couple of months now, but maybe we could once again make it an occasional thing for every blood moon. Today we have some very interesting individuals. In the right corner, upper corner, we have what I understand is called Vessel. A bygone creature from a bygone order. Come to take another chance at regaining his former glory, I guess. Let's hear it for Vessel, shall we? Just one guy. Yeah, woohoo! You know, some other people. Boo! Then, down in the right corner, we have a devilish-looking fella. Ladies, watch out for this guy. We have Miles. Hey. And the audience cheers again. And then we have this strange-looking creature. We haven't seen many of his kind here before. And I've heard his name is like a leaf in the wind. But they just call him Leaf for short, I have understood. And you just hear a... Not a single chair.
Game Master.
Yes.
Is it possible for me to kill Bildrat?
You will have your chance. For sure.
Thank you.
That will be
A lot of killing, I believe. No. And as you say that, the crowd finally cheers. It was just dead silent before that, but when you say that, they cheer. Woo! Clunky, clunky, clunk with skeletons. And then we have John Martino, the artist,
Hello.
the musician. Let's see if he can play a tune to get out of this situation.
Oh, that was poetic said of you.
And the crowd is just dead silent.
Yeah!
And then we have the offenders. The one who would seek to defy me. To defy my rule in my lands. Even one of my brides, stricken with jealousy, she lost her way. And that is why we are here. We also have Ismark, the poor excuse of a burgomaster who really failed in his first day of taking upon the mantle of his great father. The drunkard when I found him. And a Raja, trying to flee the lands I welcomed your people in, letting Madame Eve die. Oh, he didn't tell you. I found poisoned wine in her tent.
You lie.
Oh, I never lie. Why would I need to? And then Bildrat, a trespasser in my domain, a devil quite literally in disguise. They might call me the devil, but I have no need to disguise myself. Burning down all your competitors, ruining the commerce in my lands. You owe me quite a bit of money. You owe the people of Barovia quite a bit of money. And then your half-wit brother. He doesn't really deserve to be here. But in your action, Bildraf, you have made him a criminal as well. So today, we should fight it out. And as we heard, we had a request. Leave.
But
You have quarrels with Bildrat as well.
no, it's just freaking annoying.
Meaning,
That is annoying. I want to beat the shit out of him.
all right. Then we have our first fight of the night, guys.
Oh, this is serious. Shit.
And the cage is open for you and for Bildrat. There is no escape for you other than winning this fight. You either leave alive as a winner or you die. This is your test. If you manage to survive this, I'll let you go free. And Dawnwatchers, if you survive this, I'll let Arena travel with you, as you have proven yourself. Now, let the games begin. Roll initiative, leave.
Woo.
Everyone, everyone just roll initiative, really.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Initiative, where is it? There
That's
it
a
is.
17.
The
I'm gonna
dice
go to
game
the
is on the
bathroom
wrong-
while you set it up.
23.
What has happened here? Oh, what the hell?
the fuck happened to the dice cam? Sorry, while you set it up, I have to reinsert the dice cam as well, because something fucked up happened to it. Jesus. Window talk.
Ready for battle.
Oh, are you kidding me? Dice cam. Whoa. Let's do that little bit, and let's do this. There we go. Do this. And enlarge it. And do this. There we go. Okay. So, Miles, I don't have your initiative order. What did you get? You
23.
muted? 3?
23.
Oh,
2,
23. Okay, that's a lot better. All right. So, everyone has rolled initiative, but the only 2 cages that is open at this time is Leaf's cage and Bildrat's cage. And I'm gonna use this audio for the fight. You can do whatever you guys like, but this is gonna be the audio. I sent it in the voice channel chat to you guys. Let me see. Boom. Where do I stop this blasted music in the Roll20? There we go. And now that the fighting begins... Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. What happened? So... There we go. Now that the fighting begins, you can hear the people start cheering. Some skeletons have found some drums to drum on. And the stemningen til å ta følge på. You can really feel the vibe is going on here. And yeah, your cage is opened up, Leaf, and you will be the first one.
Okay, how far is it down to the pit?
To the pit itself, it's 20 feet.
Oh. And up to where Bildrat is, where is...
That is 15 feet.
Okay. I'm actually gonna, like, run out of the cage and try to get over behind Miles' cabin. Cage, I mean.
Cabin. He got a cabin.
Yes, he got a cabin. And I'm standing behind, like, that cage, and I'm pointing at Bildrad. And doing this with my finger, I'm pointing, and suddenly there's like a big yellow bolt coming out from my finger and just shooting towards him. And
That is a guiding bolt?
that is a guiding bolt indeed.
Okay, you roll to hit, don't you? Have to roll to hit, don't you?
Yes.
Wait.
I use my inspiration.
Okay.
19.
Oh, 19 just hits.
Nice. He's take 15 damage.
15 points of radiant damage, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So you just send this gleaming bolt of light, and you can see the reaction from a lot of the audiences, especially the ones you suspect to be vampires. They're like, ah! And you hit it, and it burns him. And while you burns him once again, it seems like his human form is just a disguise as you burn away his skin. And what is underneath? He changes forms.
Okay.
Boom.
And we did see that form last time, so
You did.
yeah.
You saw that form the last time, but some people in chat probably didn't. So there you see this devil in disguise. And yeah, he looks much more able in a fight than
the Bildrat farm did. Woo! Woo and boo is an established thing in the fighting pits now.
I'm ready to fight you. At the bonus action, I'm gonna use hide.
Oh, so you just... So you
Yes,
just saw this large flash now. Roll a stealth for me, please.
Yeah, 16, and I'm actually going behind Miles. After I hide, I going behind Miles with the 16 stealth.
16 stealth with a hide. Let me see. What is his passive? Oh, where does it see? Where do I see that again? They should have passive perception, shouldn't they? Okay, let's just roll one now. No, he knows you were somewhere around the cage. Still, but just where? He's a bit unsure. Okay, then it's actually technically it's your turn, Miles. So if there's anything you'd like to say or do, you can.
Come on, Leif!
Woo! Okay, that is your turn. It's Raja's turn. Yes, you can do this, Leaf. You burned his flesh out and you made him into devil. Most impressive. And Volenta, she just... John Martino, your turn.
Hey, Leaf, you can do this. This was what you were waiting for. Your battle with your rival enemy. I don't know what your relationship is, but it's important. But you can do this. And I try to cast Bardic Inspiration on him. I don't know if that works through the
It
cage.
works.
Cool. So you get a D8, and you have this swirly little orb that poof, appears hovering over your head.
Oh no, so he knows where I am now.
So we're just...
It plays music. It's like boop a doo boop a doo boop around you. You can do this.
Okay, that's your turn. Basil, your turn. And your cage.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Now it's Bildred's turn.
Wild magic from Pepsi.
That really hurt, you son of a bitch. Now, where are you, kitty, kitty, kitty? And he... Sorry, let me see. Oh, shit. You see wings spurts out of his back. Demonic-looking wings. And he flies out toward... up. And he goes about 15 feet up from where he was in the cage as he flew up. And then moves 5, 10, 15. Ah. There you are. As he's just up in the air now and he sees you hiding behind the cage. You burnt down my shop. Now it's my turn to burn you. And you see he has this spear, this demonic looking spear, and he points it towards you and a fire ray shoots out of it.
So I'm behind Miles.
Behind Miles, and yeah, you actually get some cover, some half cover from this. And that is only a 12 to hit, so it doesn't hit you. Blast it! And then he flies to 5, 10, 15, 20. To get
They're shooting at
25, getting a little bit better of an angle. He can clearly see you now. And he shoots another fire ray. That's a 17 to hit.
I got AC 17, so that hits.
Oh shit. Dealing 15 points of fire damage.
Oof.
And you just drenched in flames. How does Leaf take this hit?
I got no hair on my body, so...
Oh yeah,
it's only my...
the few hairs that his head is like started to regrow. Oh, come on.
No, it kind of hurts. It kind of hurts.
Still a naked. Got you.
Did we resolve the wild magic in chat?
Wait. Oh fuck! I didn't notice that. Pepsi wild magic. Who? Wild magic for who, dude? Dear lord.
There's
Don't
only
give it
one
a
choice
leaf,
at this
please.
point.
Give
Who
the
gets the
Miles in
wild
his
magic?
cage.
of the
Yeah,
players.
let me cast Fireball on myself inside a cage. That could do something.
You just
You and Leaf, because he's close enough.
find the wild magic table, Vessel. Okay, while we wait for him to see if we can decide. Vessel! Oh, shit.
Vessel.
There we go.
It's for you.
Okay, Vessel, roll a d100.
Did I roll?
Yes.
You guys really want
You
to kill
got the...
Vessel.
I don't see the message either. So
Oh, yeah, you got a wild... Pepsi said you have to roll wild magic.
1.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Rolled a 1? Okay.
I don't think that works on me.
Okay.
But sure.
Uh,
Thank you.
what does it say? Oh,
You
wait.
gain the ability to consume your own fingernails as if they were the fruit of a good berry spell.
That's neat.
Okay.
Well, you can probably
well,
eat parts from your robotic.
You
I
could
guess
probably
get some
have like
parts you can
metallic
pick up.
parts looking like
Sure.
fingernails, I guess.
You can eat yourself.
Sure. Thank you.
So you have 10 good berries? Is that it?
Well, hang on. Does it say
Caroling's
fingernail-
welcome.
Does it say fingernails or just nails? Okay, fingernails. Okay.
Okay, so you didn't have fingernails on your hands, but
Oh.
now just fingernails grow
Oh, no.
on your hands,
Oh,
giving off like this blueberry smell. Looking quite delicious. And you, in your human life, you were a biter. You were the ones that like bit your fingers nails.
yes.
That is lore now. So they,
Yeah.
that's pretty good, actually. Yeah, it is very good. It's 10 good berries. Here, eat my fingernail.
And if the spell is to be trusted, my nails last for 24 hours.
Nice.
That's cool.
Some part of you think, am I turning back into a human?
Starting with the nails. Nice.
Starting with the nails, yeah. It's now Paravimple's turn, and you see the Paravimple just starts to shake the cage. And this time, the cage actually moves a bit.
Oh.
Just like in the scene in the Avengers where everyone tries to lift the hammer. No one can do it. But then they see Captain America try it, and it just nudges just a little bit. And it's Ismark's turn. Holy crap! He was the devil all along! You got this, Leaf, right? And that is the conclusion of first round. And then you hear Strahd. Ah, well, good start of the game. Seems we do really have a devil and a naked cat. Let's make this a little bit more interesting, shall we? And the cage of Miles open.
Hey, I'm free.
Leaf, your turn.
Okay, is he flying now or is he standing on the same platform as
He
me?
is flying 15 feet from that, 15 feet up in the air.
Okay. I do have some climbing speed. I think it's 20 feet, but that's nothing. Oh, I do have the agility that I can also use. So I'm using the fill-in agility plus climbing. So I'm using my climbing speed to climb up on this platform that is 15 feet up, right?
Yes.
And then I'm
correct.
using agility thing, and I'm standing right next to him right now.
Oh yes,
And
you have reach.
I'm also screaming to Strahd while I'm running that I'm not a fucking cat, I'm a tabaxi. And I will try to hit the devil with my sword.
All right.
Fuck me. 16.
16. You just see, you just swipe in there. You'd have to do better than that.
And then I take my hands down in my pocket and touch this small piece of paper that I have, and also touching myself on the shoulder, and I getting this light around me.
All right. And what does it
So
do?
I have 2 more AC.
Oh, Shield of Faith. Nice. So you're a bit harder to hit.
Oh.
Okay, that is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Miles, the cage is open.
Oh, hey. I'll move out the edge. Hey,
There's a fight going on, and Grandpa is like,
I'm kinda hurt, okay? Are we really doing this, Leaf?
yes!
Okay.
I
I'll
will
take
say
out the
that
bow.
on my turn.
Yeah, you can. It's
I'll
part
take
of
out the
same
bow
6 seconds.
and I'm gonna put a shot towards the hovering flying devil
Yeah, flying devil. Yeah.
sorts.
Just a reminder, people can use nature skills to determine what type
That's
enemies are.
12, so it's a hard miss.
As it's well, just goes to the
straight
wild,
past
and
it.
you see the arrow goes, and it seems to like go out of the arena, but just as it comes up to the borders of the arena, and and a bit up where you thought it would have left the arena, boom! It bounces in some kind of invisible force field and drops down.
Oh, they put a lid on it.
Maybe like where it hit kind of like 20 feet up from where you think the main surface is.
Cool. Okay, I'll knock a second arrow, and with my bonus action, I'm gonna activate the Planner Warrior feature on this one. So I'll turn the damage into force damage. If I hit, then it takes a extra d8 damage.
And that was a 26 to hit.
No. That's hanging in the chat from something else. I'm
okay.
gonna roll. And I'm gonna use my...
Hanging in the chat.
That's hanging in the chat. Let's see. And here we go.
Okay.
That's a 10.
10 to hit.
Yeah, that misses big time.
Oh, it says 26 and... Or is... No, that's something else.
Yeah.
Okay. Weird. Okay, 10 that definitely does not hit.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna run under the guy. So I'm standing right under him.
Ah. Okay, so you're now looking at the... his balls. Whoa!
I might hit him from here next time.
Oh shit. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Raja is turned out. That was a terrible shooting, Miles. Do better.
I know.
And Volenta, she's just sitting quiet. John, your turn.
For right now, I'm just gonna watch. I think, not do anything special.
Yeah, just...
Forgot about the barding inspiration.
Yeah, you do have the bardic inspiration.
You do.
It's just sitting there. God damn it, Leaf, you have my inspiration.
It's just playing music.
Vessel.
No,
But yeah, I think there's might be skill checks you can do while in the cage as well.
Oh, I'll pass for now. Still, I thought about it, but I don't think it makes sense right now. He's
Vessel?
just watching the devil.
It's watching the devil.
Yes.
Vessel?
Can I insight check Strahd?
Yeah, what do you want to try to do?
Just want to see what his mood is.
What his mood is? Okay, yeah. Roll an insight.
Fuck, was almost a 16.
11. Judging from the distance, he seems to be very amused. Like, seems to be very entertained. Enjoying himself. Plastic!
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Alright. It's Bildred's turn again. And he looks down. Whoop!
Hey, Miles, I thought you were my pal.
I was, but then you started attacking Leaf.
And you see him just turn his spear around, point it downwards, and he just drops. He'll try to hit you with a spear.
Yep.
That is a 16 to hit.
Oh. That just hits.
Oh! I thought we were just gonna use something smart there or something. Oh, okay, dealing. So he just plunges down and pierces you with a spear in your shoulder, dealing 9 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
And 4, as he hits your shoulder, fire spurts out of it as well, dealing 4 points of fire damage. But that is halved because you're a tiefling.
Yes, I have resistance.
You have fire resistance.
So it's 2 points of fire.
I'm so disappointed. And he tries to stab you one more time. You see the strange hooded man on the top of the audience. Oh, we'll zoom in on him a little bit. This guy over here. He yells, "Not 20!"
Yep. That makes sense.
And yeah, that'll. Oh god. There it is. Okay, sorry. Crit damage. That's 8 points of piercing.
Okay.
And 4 points of fire damage. So not that impressive crit actually.
So 8 piercing.
8 piercing indeed. That is his turn, and he is now. He's still above you. I would say, yeah, 5. He is 10 feet. So 5 feet below you, Leaf, and 10 feet above you, Miles. Or 5 feet above you, since you're 5 feet, technically 5-6 feet.
Okay.
Patterwimple's turn. He will try. He's still rattling his cage. Oh shit, that's actually. Let me see. Oh. He still rattles his cage. Vroom, and the cage breaks loose. You can see some kind. Looks like some kind of force field. Breaks apart, and the cage starts tumbling forward. And he goes over the edge while inside the cage. Goes first to the second level and then down to the ground floor and the bottom of the pit, and the door breaks open, but he will definitely take some fall damage. Let me see, that is first 15 feet and then, oh my god, that's another 17 points of bludgeoning damage. Whoa. As his cage first goes down and then another level. But he just gets back up, dusts himself up, and Patterwimple, angry, Bildrad, leave me. And he. From in his cage there was a spear and a shield, and he picks it up. And he goes into the middle of the arena and he will try to throw the spear at him.
Yeah!
Not! And you hear the dungeon master, not 20!
Awesome.
No one really understands what that means. Everyone just looks weird at him. But that is a nat 20 with his spear, dealing 16 points of piercing damage. No, wait, he's 16 points of piercing damage too. So he hits the spear and it hits the back of Bildrad. What are you doing, you dimwit cousin? And
Cousin? That's a weird insult.
Writing in notes.
Cousin?
Don't be mad at him. It's cool.
As his turn. But he also... Oh, he's... No, it's not. He picks up one of the iron bars that is lying on the ground from the destroyed cage. And he throws that as well, because he has multi-attack.
Extra attack, baby.
Yes. That is a 15 to hit, so that doesn't hit it, unfortunately. Now, Bildrat, he was aware of him attacking him, and he managed to dodge that. But Iron Rod just comes flying through the air and hits one of the force fields. Ismark is just... Holy crap, I am terrified, but at the same time, amused. Strange feeling. It would
Just
be better with some
clarification.
wine.
He threw the bar and hit like the top, so it would have flown out, but it hits.
Yeah, it hits
force.
this force field that seems...
So we were caged
as it
in by,
hits
like, this
it gives
force
some
shield.
effect, and it gives like a shimmer. It looks to be like this force dome.
Right, so we can't get out, running out.
No. They put a lid on
Good
us.
to know. Good to know.
Seems connected to those... Oh, you're rolling insight. Roll an insight on... Since you're asking, roll an insight on the barrier.
The barrier.
Yeah,
Well, that is a 10.
that is a 10.
It's hard to read the barrier.
It's a dome. It's hard to read the barrier.
I don't accept
Dome
what's
is
going
hard
on
to
here.
read that.
Sorry, I don't speak float. Fluent
Don't.
barrier.
It's a language barrier.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
okay, we're at the top of the round.
And there we are.
Another interesting round. Here, Strahd yell out over. What do the audience think of this round? Periwinkle, seemingly the dimwit cousin, angry at his other cousin, joining in the fray. Most impressive. What do you say, audience? And you hear them cheer, and then you see... Let's help him out a little. And you see some of the wounds of Periwinkle heal.
No.
Periwinkle, hey.
Well, Leaf, your turn.
Okay, so he's like 5 feet down from me, right?
Yes, but still within
Yes.
reach.
So I'm actually gonna just take my sword and start to swirl around while I'm jumping down to try to hit them, okay?
Okay, you do an acrobatics for me.
Barracks, are you crazy or something?
It should be your forte.
23.
23. Oh yeah, this is not the first time you launch down on someone.
So let's hit them with my short sword. Nat 20, mother...
Oh, and you heard the DM. Not 20.
And that's also with the sneak because of Miles, so that's fucking amazing.
And the audience is once again a little bit weirded out by this guy just having like seemingly his vocabulary is not 20.
So that's a normal 10, and then I roll the sneak attack.
Mhm.
Or did a sneak attack? 10 normal, and then sneak attack. Let's see here. Crit.
10 first.
And 12, so 22 damage.
22 damage in total.
Total.
Holy crap.
Nice.
So as he pierced his sword down, he hit him. Oh, why? It's unfair. And as you hit him with your tender, he also drops to the ground with you on top of him. And knock him prone. And he takes 1d6. Bludgeoning. That is a 6. Free bludgeoning as he gets to the ground, and he looks in a tough spot. He looks in the tough spot here. He looks rough.
Alright, because I'm actually gonna take out my silver short sword and stab him in his back. And that's because he's prone, I get
Advantage.
advantage. Let's go.
That is a pretty dope move.
Yeah, only 14.
14 doesn't unfortunately take yourself, and he managed to roll around to hit the ground with his sword. But yeah, you're over him, standing right over him, and he's prone to the ground. Oh wait, Miles, weren't you standing right underneath?
No.
Yeah, I was pointing arrow up at his balls, so if he fell
Yes.
down, yeah, you'll know what happened.
Roll a dex save for me, please.
Dex save. Okay, here we go.
DM, didn't you hear that he was like aiming at his balls?
That's a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I hear that. So I'm gonna add another d4 to that damage, the full damage, for the arrow pointing up in his balls as he's falling down, dealing 2 points of piercing. Little wince from him, but you take the full brunt of both Bildrat and Leaf falling down upon you.
Yep. I'll catch them.
Noise.
Taking 2 points of 2 d6 damage, 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you're
Ooh.
hit by them, and you're also like
Prone.
you're a sandwich now. You're not underneath Bildrat, so you're both prone.
Yep. Cool.
What is this? Was that Leaf's turn since he left?
I
Yeah.
guess
Yeah, I
so.
think so. Yep.
Miles. Oh God, you're hurt.
Crawl out from under Bildrat and Leaf.
Yeah.
And while crawling, when he hit me, I let go of my bow, so it lies under him, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
forget it when I crawl to get out.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna stand up right next to him, and I'm gonna use my free action to take out my rapier and try and stab him with it. This is on the ground.
Yeah, and that is with advantage.
Yeah. $21.
21.
Yeah.
That hits.
Woo! For 12 piercing damage.
12 piercing damage, yes.
And seeing that this was quite successful, I'll try and stab him again. And on this one, I'm gonna use my bonus action for the Planner Warrior thing again.
Oh,
To
yeah.
make it force damage if I hit.
Yes.
Wow.
That is a good thing, because as you stabbed him and you put it up, it seems like part of the
26.
wound immediately closes from your regular attack.
So
Now you
that's
put the
26 to hit. That probably
26,
hits.
that hits.
So that's, let's see, first rapier damage. 6 with the Planner Warrior. So that's 12 force damage.
12
Total.
force damage as you plunge it in his prone body. He looks badly hurt at this point. No, Miles! No, I have so many great deals for you. I could fix your condition.
Yes, sorry, you stabbed me.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Alright.
stay there.
It's now Roger's turn. Yes, kill that bastard. You're doing good, good. And Volenta, she doesn't do really anything. John.
Okay, I want to, because noticing that Periwinkle is fighting Bildrat, he's on our side. I would like to try to help him on his next attack. So I have a plan to do so, if that's something you think I can do.
In your cage?
In my cage, I will use a skill check and hopefully distract Bildrat is my aim to give Periwinkle some advantage.
You know what? This is your turn, so you can do that's your turn now. You can do a performance to try to distract Bildrat.
Sure.
Maybe.
What I will say is, because
Or-
I have a little thing I want to try out and then see how it works. But
Yeah.
I want to say to, because I can see Bildrat, and I will say, hey, you look pretty impressive with your big wings and your devil form. But there's one thing you forgot. What the hell is that? And I point at Vessel, who's like behind him, growing his fingernails. So I'll try to direct his attention over there.
Okay, I would say that is a persuasion.
Persuasion, great.
Yeah, trying to get him to look into that direction.
That's a 17.
That's a 17. Let me see. Bildrad. That is a charisma save. He fails. And she's what? So he will be distracted.
There he sees Vessel gnawing on his fingernails.
Yeah, it's pretty distracting.
You pointed to Vessel. Okay, so yeah, you pointed to Vessel in his cage, and it's actually Vessel's turn. So what do you do, Vessel, as you see John point at you, and Bildrad seemingly looking at you?
There is a GIF for this. Hang on.
GIF for this?
A GIF, you say?
Gifts.
There we go. I posted it in the chat. I don't know, I don't know how to explain doing that.
Let me see on the phone, so I might be able to show chat.
No, they can see our private chat.
No, it's just a GIF, actually. That's great. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
a good
creative.
one.
That is some creative thinking there. You have an inspiration point already, but I'll give you a +2 to do the similar kind of move in later occasion. Note that down.
Thank you.
Both of you guys.
Nice.
Ooh.
I can do this.
This is how you do things when you don't have a cam yourself. Like send gifts. For your
Send gifts, memes.
You should just have a list of gifts now. Okay, that was. Yeah, but it's still your turn. Yeah. So do you do anything else?
No.
No. Okay, it's Bildrad's turn. And he looks very stressed because normally he can just plane shift out of here, but this is Barovia. You can't plane shift out of Barovia.
You did last time.
He did, but it
This is the pit of
didn't
Barovia.
really work,
It's something
did
entirely
it?
different.
Yeah, it's a pit of Barovia.
It didn't really
There's a
seem to
difference.
work now, did it, since he's here? He looks around him, and then he puts on his fiendish charm. Looks at you, Leaf, and you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. I also have the Bardic Inspiration. I don't remember the die. Is that a
It's a
D6?
D8 at this point, isn't it?
It's a D8.
Okay, I will first take a look here, and that's a 3, so I'm actually going to use my Bardic Inspiration as well.
Yields?
You also get temp HP equal to what you roll on the Bardic Gate inspiration thing there.
Ooh,
Okay, I rolled 6, so that's 13 on Wisdom
13.
saving.
Get
Wisdom
6
save.
temporary hit points.
Yay!
6 temporary hit points, but you just don't make the save. So
Oh
close.
no. Uh-oh.
And you're
I
now
see
magically
going.
charmed for 1 day. You
One day?
1 day. Ooh, that sucks.
and you have to obey the Beldrat's spoken commands. If you suffer any harm from the from him or any other creature, or you receive a suicidal command from him, you can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on a success. So yeah, you're charmed, and you see, you deem him as a close and good friend that you don't
I
wish to
love
do
you,
any harm.
Mildred. You beautiful man.
What is your reaction, guys, to see? Because Bildrat, it doesn't really show. It didn't really do other than turning around from the ground, just looking up at Leaf and giving him a wink.
Well, this is classic Leaf.
Oh, and he has the awfully sexual tension that is in the air between these two guys right now.
Hello, Mildred.
And then he, since you're no longer on him, you just step away. Now that we are friends, finally, Leaf, I'd like you to chop this other devil's head off. He's the true devil here. And he
Yes,
points to
I can
Miles.
chop my brother. It's no problem.
Hey, I'm a brother.
And he will then take his spear and try to stab you, Miles. But as you can see, he landed
do
on
that.
his wings and they seem to be broken. He will no longer be able to fly. Oh, fuck! So he stabs towards you, but you manage to take like the spear under your arm and you jab it out of his hands.
And you stop doing that.
And you know what? Huh. What the weapons are you proficient with?
I'm proficient with martial and simple weapons, so
What is a spear considered?
that's probably a martial weapon.
So
There. You now have...
And that's a simple weapon. So if it's a normal spear,
It's a normal spear, and you have it
Yeah,
in your
that's a simple
equipment.
weapon.
I updated it and added it to your equipment now. Take a look at it. So now you disarmed him.
Where?
In that one. He just, no! Give me my spear back!
no.
Spare me, you say. And he will then... let me see, you're standing right next to him. Okay, he will try to do melee attack with his claws at you instead.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit,
Yes, that's
dealing 6 points of slashing. He
Okay.
slashes you with his claws. And
ouch.
you also see that there seems to be fire coming out of his claws and dealing 4 points of fire damage, reduced to 2 because of your resistance. And that is his turn. He seems very offended. But now, it is Periwimple's turn. And he will try to make an... let me see, Periwimple. Athletics, holy crap. 19. To climb. And he climbs up. Nice build rat. And he... Ooh. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, he moves up and he moves around. He moves around build rat. And he takes his shield and he tries to just shield bash him out of there. Into the pit. You will not hurt my friends. And that is a... Oh, man. That misses. It was a nat
Does he get
20.
a bonus from the distraction?
Oh, shit. Yes, he got advantage. What the hell?
Nice.
That's right. Okay, reroll. Not 20! Holy crap.
Blueberry nails coming for the win.
Blueberry nails for the win. Dealing 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And he must succeed strength save. Oh man, but he succeeds. He managed to stay on his feet. And let me see how many had. Oh my god, but he has another attack. He has 3 attacks.
Oh shit.
And he just takes... He makes... Let me see. How much did I say I rolled in damage? What did I say? 9. Okay, 9 points of bludgeoning. But he would then try to just... because he doesn't have his spear anymore. Do an unarmed strike. Ooh, it just hits. Dealing. Oh my god, isn't the unarmed strike is just 1 plus your strength modifier?
Yes, unless you're a monk.
That, oh shit, so that, oh my god, he has a... he's pretty fucking...
He's a big man.
Okay, so you see, he tried to shield bash him. Bildrad just manages to stay on his feet. He's almost at the edge of the pit. Then Bildrad grabs his collar just as he falls about to fall down, and he just starts pummeling his face in. And you just see his face starts to be pummeled into a pulp and starts smacking his head in. And he just continues smashing until his face is just smashed in and you can't even recognize anymore. And you see Bildrad fall limp, and he just releases him, and Bildrad fall down into the pit. Dead.
Am I still charmed?
You are no longer charmed.
Fuck yeah.
The charm breaks. Holy crap. So he did. And you hear the audience just cheers, because blood just, as he was punching his face in, blood just spattered and hits both Leaf and Miles. And that will be the Ismark. Whoa! Awesome Periwinkle! And we are at round 4. Now that was quite the round. The devil has met his demise, pummeled to death by his half-wit cousin. Who would have thought? And the audience cheers, and they once again cheer on Periwinkle. And suddenly more of his wound seems to close up.
Oh, I see.
Ah.
Starting to get the gist of the mechanics here. All right, Leaf, your turn.
Are you not entertained?
Oh shit! What you now? Oh, it's one thing I forgot.
We have no enemies.
So seems these guys are working together. Shame. Would you guys care for a rematch with a score and the wife of mine?
Oh.
Yet.
Bring it!
And her cage opens. But it's your turn, Leaf.
She's so far away.
She is.
I don't have Feline. I can't use that yet. I'm just gonna... you know what? I'm gonna use my bonus action to... No. I'm gonna... I will be running, right? Let's see here. 5, 10, 15... 20 or 25, 30, and I will use the action dodge.
The action dodge. Okay, so they will have disadvantage on the attack roll, isn't that it? Dodge,
Yep.
if I remember correctly. All right. Do you? Yeah, you have a bonus action as that, don't you? As a rogue.
Yeah, but there's nothing to do. So.
You can hold an action.
You can hold an
if
action.
You want to use a bonus action instead?
Oh, I can use the bonus action at dodge. Okay, I will hold an
I think
action.
so. If you can, yeah, some rogues
Or
usually
maybe
can.
it's just monks? Rogues? I thought rogues too. Maybe it's just monks.
No, only bonus action I have is like.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
Hide,
you're trying to
disengage.
take the dash, disengage, or.
Yeah, cunning action. You
I
have
can
cunning
use
action.
dash.
Yes, you can use dash. You have
dash,
cunning action. You can use dash, disengage, or the hide action.
But I'm not getting close to her, so. Yeah, I'm
You will
getting here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my ready action to kick her ass if she gets close to me.
If she gets close to you, okay.
Hold, kick your ass.
Miles. Yeah, you have the cunning action. You need to roll there.
Time for some tactical movement. And I'll put my hand to my chest, and I'm gonna cast a second level cure wounds on myself.
Understandable.
Or 13 healing.
Oh, nice. That's a lot of healing.
Ooh, nice.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna fish out the healing potion and drink that.
Fish out of healing. Oh, nice.
So that's 2d4 plus 2.
The exhaustion from the previous encounter hits you.
It's 9.
Oh shit! That is as much as good.
So, whew.
Feeling a little better, are we?
Whew. And I just gotta go over to my bow and pick it up as a free action, and that's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you can do that as part of an action, yeah. Alright. Raja. I'm getting so riled up, I wanna fight as well! Let me fight! Yeah, that is his turn. It's now Volenta's turn. Alright. My last chance to get revenge. And she, as you remember, she could do the mist, like to be part of the mist. But there's no mist around here now. And she seems, as she comes out of the cage, you see part of that. You remember I described she had this thin, almost like chain-looking things around her, glimmered a bit in this in the light. As she gets up, they seem to tighten a little bit. Which is, Strahd, you sadist. And she just jumps down, she just jumps down like it was nothing, landing on her feet, and then she looks at you, Leaf, and she comes running for you, and you can get your ready action.
Nice.
24.
24 definitely hits. With your...
That will also... So that's gonna be with sneak as well, because she's alone with me.
Yes, swashbuckler!
Yes. So 10 total.
10 total?
Yeah.
Oh.
With the sneak?
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry. 10.
It all counts. Good.
Yeah, you just
Better than
slash
nothing.
her. And as you cut her, and you've been cutting this woman on 2 other occasions, and using your short swords haven't seemed to be working too well earlier, but you see that this wound does not start to close up. And now that you look closer at it, this chain that seems to be wrapped up around her body seems silvered. And you see this like almost like it's a small searing sensation from parts of it. Alright.
Good.
That is also a bit strange, because in your experience, silver weapon didn't really work too well on her, so... Silver in itself? Weird. John Martino.
Alright, this is a bit of a stretch. But if I'm proficient in something, I can use it as a bonus action, right, for a skill
Right.
check.
Yes. That's a skill.
I am proficient in history, and I am a Vistani. I've heard a lot about Strahd, maybe, and his wives or brides.
Yes.
Can I recall anything about Volenta specifically, her backstory?
Definitely not a stretch. You can definitely do that.
Cool. I'll do a history. Ah, shit. It's a 10.
What you know is that you don't know much about this bride, and the reason for that is that it's one of the more recent ones. Recent in the vampire situation isn't really that recent, but she's not been the most like usually you recognize the woman in red. You've seen her come and go to Vallaki from time to time, like as a consort. But you've never seen Volenta before in any kind of official business, because they usually these are like the ones you can see going on like official business or see them in the carts that are going to and from the villages from time to time, but you've never seen her before.
Okay. As an action, I don't know what check this will be, but I will just say, hey, Volenta? I'm just trying to think, but I don't remember who you are. I've heard about so many brides of
Volenta.
Strahd. I've heard about so many of his brides, but you're not, like, famous at all. You mustn't be very popular. Like, what's your thing? Like, why are you here? What are you with? I'm, like, trying to get her attention. Like, what's with you?
Roll,
Like,
do you
why?
have, this feels very much like a vicious mockery.
Yeah, but I can't cast spells through, so I'm just trying to grab her attention.
This is so emotional for her.
Okay.
You just really hit the nerve here.
That would be a wisdom save in that case.
You know what? She fails it.
Okay. She takes 2d4.
That hurts.
That's 6 psychic damage, and she has disadvantage on her next attack roll.
You really hit the nerve there. Nice.
Okay, cool. That works. That's my turn.
6 psychic damage.
Yes.
You start to see, she just looks at you with a like very scornful look, but you see a tear down her chin. That seems to be not like a droplet of water, but a droplet of blood.
Spooky.
But also
Yeah,
because it hurt her, so like it physically hurt her.
Right.
Bleeding for her eyes. Okay, that was your turn, Vessel.
I just sit there.
Biding your time. Sharpening your blade, maybe.
Biting my nails.
Biting your nails. Okay, do you bite one of your nails?
No.
Okay. You know what? Make them wisdom save. You're
What?
fighting the temptation.
They're so tasty.
They're so tasty, dude. And you were a biter, you will...
Fuck, 9.
9. You eat one of the nails.
9.
And they're so tasty when you first start.
I gain 1 HP.
You gain 1 HP, you do. Okay. Billret is dead. It's now Parawimple's turn. And he turns around. Lady friend? Lady foe?
Foe.
Foe? Alright. Parawimple'll help.
Thank you.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. He gets over here. And that is how far he will get. And Ismark is still in his cage. Ah, I really want to fight as well now. This is... As fucked up as this whole situation is with undead on all corners, it's actually kind of exciting. And we're at round 5. John Martino. What excellent offense. I've never seen my wife hurt by words in such a manner. And you will get an advantage on your next roll.
Ooh.
You got the boon this round.
Cool.
Leaf, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna hit her.
Alright.
14.
Does not hit. She's just matrix away from your sword launch.
Bitch.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
That's your turn?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, you don't have multi-attack, yeah, extra attack. Yeah. Alright. So, bitch. Miles.
Okay, so. Aha, there she is. I'll take a step forward to there. And I'll take forward an arrow and try and shoot her into the side
Heals.
where she's standing. That's a nat one.
That's a nat one. So as you start putting the arrow on and you start stretching it, the string on your bow breaks. It's been a while since you changed it.
Okay. Let's see. How far is this? Okay, cool. Okay.
My whole plan.
I'm gonna drop the bow.
Okay.
Since it's broken, it doesn't have any use to me. Stupid shit bow.
Try to repair it.
Hopefully,
You're a
I
fisherman.
remember it. And I'm gonna start.
I'm officially over it.
My friendship with bow has ended.
Friendship
I'll
over.
move towards here, and just when I step into the big guy,
Yeah.
you'll see that even though that the mists don't function down here, I'll try and use my bonus action to cast Misty Step.
Yeah, it works.
Just as I move into his square, and then I'll appear right behind her.
It works. So it works for you.
Aha! I have missed now, and I'll take out my rapier.
Uh-huh.
And with the extra attack, I'll attack her.
Nice. You can do so.
16?
That hits.
Oh, hello. For 10 piercing damage.
10 piercing damage. Oh, yeah, actually, I need to do the full amount. Boom. Stab her in the back. Ah. Hey, that's unfair. Why could he do the misty trick? That's my thing.
Not anymore.
Raja's turn. Oh, come on! I want to stab the vampire lady as well. And then it's her turn. She turns around, looking at you. I tasted you the last time. I will do so again. But as she opens her mouth, you see
can try.
she's lacking her teeth. When
So
she
she's
says,
gnawing on me?
my fangs! Where's my fangs? Ah, Strahd! And she will claw you. Strahd. 19 to hit.
Yep.
That is 6 points of slashing damage. And she will try to hit you again with another 19.
Yep.
Dealing another 9 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
How do you take this? And she just starts to claw at you like a scorned woman.
What do you have against me? Ow, ow, ow.
And in her eyes, you're Strahd now. She puts her anger out on you. Okay, that is her turn. John.
Right. I'm running out of things to do. Let's see. I do have a longsword. Can I try this? I haven't tried this before. I can't make magical items, but I can make non-magical items. Can I try to make a vial of poison?
What is a vial of poison?
It's a vial with poison.
Yeah.
Because it's made of like herbs and stuff, I assume. Maybe not magic.
Poison basic vial equipment. Use a poison vial. It said util the context. Yeah, you can't make magic weapons, but yeah, I guess.
Is poison magic? I thought it was like herbs and
No,
stuff.
it's
Like
it's
a
not
rogue
a
would
it's
make
not a no, it's not. It doesn't say it is a magic item. So, I guess what is the wording of the thing?
The wording of the thing is it's basically it's a long text, but let me read the basic thing. As an action, you can create one non-magical item of your choice within 10 feet. The maximum value of the item is 100 gold, lasts for 3 hours. The maximum size is medium. And that's it.
Oh, you can.
Cool. I would like to make some poison
Nice. You made poison.
as an action, and I don't know if I can coat my weapon as a bonus action, but
You can
Just have something to do.
use it on next turn, maybe.
sure.
What does it say? No, a creature hit by the applying the poison takes an action. Yeah, it says so.
Okay.
College of
Then
Creation,
as a bonus
indeed.
action, since Miles is in trouble, I will say, "Oh, you can do this. You've been doing better before, so just remember what you did before and do the same again." As I create this poison thing. Look at me.
Yep.
I'm making things. Just make yourself who you want to be, and make yourself be reality. That is my rhyme. Now I'll let you be. Okay, that's my turn.
That's some real poetry right there.
I
Vessel.
certainly understand why she hit me twice.
You have a D8 hovering around your head and playing music.
Yeah.
Nice.
Staying alive, staying alive. I don't know.
Yeah.
Stay alive. Okay, Basil, your turn.
I'll sit here.
Okay.
You're gonna sit there.
It's Parawimple's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And taps you on the shoulder. Leave.
It's my turn.
You're in my way. You. No, he's not that vocal. You.
Are these scaffolding? Can you
Wait.
stand
Okay,
up?
sorry.
But he can't. He could move through you, but it takes 10 feet, so it doesn't have enough, actually. And we're at
Can't you
round...
like go under the bridge here?
Oh, shit. Oh, I built, it's Parawimpple. Big.
Yes,
Bridge,
you're big.
Small. Narrow. Yes, big, not fat. Big.
Yes.
It's your turn, Leave. Anyway, we're now
Okay.
on the next round. Oh,
I'm actually. Oh, it's my turn.
it's the start of the next town, so Strahd's gonna say a little something. Ganging up on a woman. Classy. But I like it. And I have to think about the round a little bit here. Nah, I'm not overly impressed of the accomplishments this round. So nothing really happens this time. Your turn, Leave.
Okay, I'm actually gonna run over here, and so he can get in there, and I will try to hit the lady.
Yes. Hit the lady.
Yes, I hit the lady. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
Right. And that's gonna be 15 total damage with the
15 total damage. So you stab into her and Why? Why do I have to be killed by these low lives? But she still looks okay.
I'm gonna do an extra attack.
Yes. Wait, you have extra attack. Why didn't you have it last night?
2-weapon fighting.
2-weapon fighting.
Oh yes, yes.
So that's a 22 to hit.
That does hit.
And that's only a d6, so yeah, let's roll. 1. I'm tickling her. we are fighting you.
And actually cutting her a little in the face.
Skulka.
Goddamn bullies. Miles, your turn.
I'll try and stab her again. What?
Hey, you guys are... No, she's not surrounded yet. Almost.
With my rapier. Voila.
What did you get?
12, and then use the inspiration thingy that swings around my head.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
you see that it goes round, and I'm kind of nodding my head, and my tail kind of involuntarily moves around to the rhythm of the song. Let's see, that was a D8.
Yes.
Cool.
12 plus a d8 adds up
Let's
to
see. G8. 15.
15. That just hits.
Oh,
Dum, dum, dum,
oh
dum, 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 dum.
sweet tunes. For 9 piercing.
9 piercings. Now, as you stab her, once again, you're surrounding her, stabbing her now. As you pull out your rapier again, a lot of blood starts spurting out. She's bleeding badly now. She is considered bloodied.
I'm gonna do it again. This time with using the bonus action to activate Planner Warrior
Yules?
for the attack. That's a 10, so that misses.
Do you have inspiration?
Oh, you used it.
I used it on the first one.
The bardic one? That was
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did.
Don't you have normal inspiration too?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it
I
does.
actually do, so I can
Yeah.
reroll. Hello, I'll do it then. Huh. It's 15. Oh,
Just
15 hits. Just
yes,
hit.
it's. There we go. For 8 and 10 force damage total.
10 force damage. Oh, 10 total. Oh, shit. Whoa. She is not looking good after you stab her once more. It's really bleeding. A very bleeding vampire at this point.
Then I'm just gonna move under the scaffolding to look how it is and go back out.
Just, who was the carpenter again? No, that was John Martino. How you looking how sturdy it is.
Yeah, in case I have to break it down.
It's now her turn, and yeah, she's got the rage. In her eyes, you are Strahd right now. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I like it. I can be the big bad one.
You hear the DM goes, not 20.
Yeah, that misses.
Dealing 14 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
Cool. And?
Are you okay? You're still standing?
No, it is. Yeah, did fire damage as well?
No.
Oh, that was only.
That was Bildrat.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you see that she hits me, and I try to take a step back, but it's still final purchase. While she just get flown back into the cage of John Martino and soaks down, sitting on the ground, knocked out.
You're down.
Yeah.
Got you.
Dang.
And then she turns around and she will hit you, Leaf. That is a 20 to hit.
fuck!
Dealing 9 points of slashing damage. How are you looking after that blow as she
Oh,
slices
I'm
you?
fine. Well, no problem.
Alright, that was your turn. John.
So he crashed into my cage, Miles did, right?
And as...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will reach my hand out and pull the poison, and no, I won't do that. Instead of the poison, I will take my healing potion, because I can bring my healing potion now, right? And give
You
it to him
can.
as an action.
Yep,
I will
it's
give him
physical.
the healing potion.
Nice.
So you can roll it. 2d4 plus 2 is
Cool,
you should
cool.
It was the right cage to call conscious.
get. Yeah.
What?
I can actually hear you, so sort of.
8. That's a
Oh,
pretty good
awesome!
one.
Yeah. that's
Okay,
pretty
so you
good.
got 1 point of exhaustion, but you're back up.
Hooray.
This is getting like a
Um,
routine.
Yeah, that took away my action, so I don't think I really have a bonus. Well, I mean, it's fitting, so I will just go. Come on, like in a fighting ring, like you have the boxer and you have like the coach. I'll be like on his shoulders, like, come on, you can do this. Come on, just tapping him on the shoulder, like, wake up, yeah, you can do this. You can do this. I will give him inspiration.
And Miles, do you
wake up.
have you just have 1 point of exhaustion? So it's level 3. It said.
I had 3, and then a long rest made it to 2, and
No,
now
I
have 3
told you
again.
every point of exhaustion was gone.
Oh,
Yeah,
everything.
you were.
Okay,
yeah,
then I'm
yeah.
back at 1. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
One.
You
we
good?
I'll
lost
give you
everything?
some bardic inspiration on this.
You good?
It removed everything, right?
Yeah.
All the exhaustions and stuff.
So
It
I
did.
don't have level 1. Nice.
Yeah, no, you don't have exhaustion either. You got a long rest. So you're not exhausted.
That's my turn.
I got hit so hard, I got 3 exhausted.
Basil,
Nay.
you see a little shimmer around your cage. Seems to zzz, as it's something is disappeared.
Ooh.
I will kick the door open.
Boom,
No, you
baby!
want to bite your nails first?
I just saw the Emperor's New Groove last night with my nieces. just imagine them kicking up the door and boom, baby.
I'm thinking Munchkins whenever he says he's kicking the door open.
Okay, you roll in athletics.
Oh, fuck. Please. 15.
15. That's enough. And you
Bam!
kick open the door. Do you say anything?
No.
Here's no.
Here's Johnny. No.
So far over to the other side.
So far away.
Now that we're here so far away. Now move up here. And was that an action to kick the door open, by the way?
Yeah. Or no, athletics is you're proficient, aren't you?
No.
No, then it was an action.
Dang it.
Yes.
Who do I have in terms of bonus action? Shit.
Paladins don't have that many bonus actions, do they?
No. Well, I have one.
Compelled Duel. Oh, you have a
Why?
lot of bonus action spells, actually. You have 4 bonus action spells.
Oh, yeah.
Compelled Duel, Expeditious Retreats, Shield of Fate, and Wrathful Smite.
Oh, look at that! And I will use none of them because I'm gonna use Hexblade's Curse
Okay.
on my wife.
Volenta?
Yes,
Yes. Alright, she's now hexed.
and that's my turn.
Now it's Wimple's turn.
I'll just slow walk over.
And the large shadow moves behind poor Volenta that is now surrounded. And I wanted to update. There we go. There's the updated field. And he will just start pummel down with his unarmed strikes. Oh, fuck. He misses the first one. That's a 25 on the second one. Nat 20! That is his third nat 20.
What is going on?
How many
Holy
have you rolled as a DM?
crap. That is first 5 points of bludgeoning damage on the first hit, and then a nat 20. I'll just double that. And deal another 10, so he just starts pummeling her. And you see, she has a mask on. He had that white mask. He hits it, it cracks open a little bit the first time, and then the second hit even harder, and the mask falls off on the ground. And you see this, well, one's beautiful woman. She now looks like she looks very young under the mask, maybe somewhere around between 16 and 18 years old. She looks very young. But she almost just drops to the ground. One more of those blows would have ended her. And we're on round 7. That giant sure packs a punch. I fear my poor bride has seen the end of her days.
And what a display of camaraderie from John Martino. Even Encage still being able to take care of his friends. And for some reason, your healing spell, whatever you have of a healing spells, seems empowered.
Ooh.
And we'll get to roll a extra dice, whichever healing spell it is,
Cool.
the next time you do a healing spell. Leaf, your turn.
Right.
You see she's very, very wounded. Her face bashed partly in by those blows of Paravimple, bleeding out of a lot of stabbing wounds. The silver chain seemed to be like digging deeper and deeper into her skin.
Right, I will then try to hit her with my sword. This time, the silver sword.
Damn.
18?
18 hits.
Hey, a sneak attack,
And you roll with advantage because she's surrounded. Did you roll with advantage? You could get a net.
No, let's see, but I didn't really get really good. No, I didn't get advantage. But 23 damage. I rolled 3 6s.
Oh, that's great. Nice.
She had 11 hit points left.
Oh, she's dead.
Do you want to do this? As she's in the middle of all you guys, blooded. to
I'm
pulp.
actually going there, looking like I'm gonna give her a hug. I'm like, with my tail taking up my silver sword, and then just turn around, her with
Hell
this
yeah.
my tail
Just-
and silver sword.
Stab through her. Wait, what is it? You took your tail end.
I used my tail to stab her.
Oh shit!
I was first gonna
so
show her
going for the
some love.
hog, and your tail goes around her and stabs her in the back. Is that it?
Fuck yeah.
Oh shit! And she says, she almost like she looks like she's about to cry and fall. She almost just falls into your hands, and your tail
Sorry.
goes around her and stab her. And as you do, she starts to disintegrate, and you just hear her scream just fill the chamber and echo out into the air, into the audience, deafening out the scream you're hearing. It deafens out all the audience, and she just slowly turns to dust and just skeletally remains left. And she just crumbles into nothing, dust flying off into the wind. And she is dead. Holy crap. The audience.
And now he's Mark.
Who's next?
Let's continue.
There she goes. The scorned woman, thinking she could do her own bidding, thinking she could harm my Irina. A fitting end for a filthy woman. It seems like we only have friends left. And now you see Parapimple, Raja, and Ismark freeze up for a second. They seem to just look at you with a look of wanting to kill you. And that is where we will end today's session. As I see, it's 10 more minutes before the session is over.
Oh, that was fun.
Cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
Actually, not a boring battle. That's fun.
Before I'll forget, I'm gonna go over and pick up my destroyed bow and try to fix it whenever I have time to do it.
Well, it's still part of the combat since it's not over. It's not over yet. You
I
just
guess I have
got
to
rid
remind
of...
myself to have that. Let's see. I'll have to write it down somewhere.
But there's a mask lying on the floor here.
Mask.
Someone could pick up. It's right next to Miles and Leaf.
Nah, I don't care about that.
I use my
need to remember
bonus
where
action to pick up the mask,
Yes, you can.
since it's still my turn.
And I will now add that to your inventory.
You will add it? Oh my god, magic.
Wait.
Whoa, idiot.
Don't you have...
Mask
let me
missed
see in your
four.
character
There we
sheets
go.
here. Don't you have... You have homebrew content on?
Yeah, I do. I do have the stress item, so I can...
Maybe update the sheet. Or
Yeah,
the
let me see.
page.
Because I made an item for that mask of hers. Why can't I add it to you? I tried to
I do
search it.
have homebrew.
Hmm.
You can put on non-core D&D content as well.
Let me take a look. But you get... I hope it was my homebrew creation. I'm gonna see if I can find it here.
I can search it up though.
Yeah, I tried.
Just write it in the chat.
Oh no! My homebrew creation item wasn't saved. Oh man.
You can do it between sessions.
Yeah, I'll add it to you later. But
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get
no problem.
you get her mask, and it has a nifty little you can use as charge to Misty Step.
Oh, that's so cool.
You
That's
get
a
the
great
Misty
item.
Step. Yeah, get a Misty Step ability with it.
But I don't know that until someone identify it, so...
Oh, you'll get to use it as you put it on, or if you put it on, it's like this is something you know you can do.
tells you.
You don't have to.
It
I
has
used
an
to become
own
Misty.
voice.
You don't
And you
have to
start
identify. It's something if you like wielded it, you would know how to. That you got this power now.
Let's see what I do next round.
And also
After the summer!
Also the silvery chains that surrounded her body. It's just pile of the ash of her. Something you could pick up as well. But
Hint,
yeah,
hint.
that was quite a session, and I had a lot of fun planning this as well. But it's the whole idea about this fight is also like something I arranged, because fighting pits like these with this kind of combat is a concept I'm working on. Maybe having on some streams where members of my community can make characters where Crest the DM. I don't know if anyone in chat here also probably noticed a very strange figure here.
It was very subtle.
Very subtle. Indeed.
He was the most subtlest person there.
Right? So that was kind of a little commercial for that concept as well. Let me see. Did that show up for you guys now? There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, this guy. Crash the DM is visiting, looking for viable champions in his Plains of Slaughter, which is calling it, where he summons champions from across the multiverse into these fighting pits, or it could be all kinds of PvP, PvE, or encounters. So there will be like little one-shots, you could say, when I'm going to try to stream that on occasions. We're currently beta testing it in my community. So if there's anyone who thinks this sounds cool and would like to join in on that, go into our Discord and go into the role-playing channel. We the last couple of nights we've actually been doing this, having PvP fights and stuff, and it's been a lot of fun. So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, Telrun here has been part of that, for example. So even though we're taking a break from Curse of Strahd now for a summer vacation, a well-deserved summer vacation, I might be doing some of that in the meanwhile, or some just D&D chatting streams as well. Silark's here also been part of that. Okay, let's do our round of honorable mentions of today's stream, starting with Miles today.
Ooh, it was great seeing the shenanigans between Bildrat and Leaf coming back into light. It's always a fun interaction to be witness to.
That had a lot of fun with that as well.
And also just imagining Vessel going in the cage with long fingernails. It's priceless.
Yeah, him getting fucking good berries as fingernails. That was brilliant. And it
So
actually
great.
worked out well. That was some creative thinking of you, Molly. Oh, fuck, I got something in my eye. Oh, and thank you so much for the follow. Mlenjek.
Welcome.
Sounds like a Barovian name. Welcome in. Thank you so much for follow.
Huh. Yeah, I think those things was really cool for me. And also being the pincushion of the party.
You took a lot of damage.
Pained up. Just placing
It's
yourself.
always great, I love it.
It's almost like we should have a tank in our party.
Oh,
Oh,
he's stuck in the
wait!
cage, eating his nails.
Poor
Well, you're
Vessel
out now.
eating his
You're
nails.
out now.
Sitting there.
I'm sorry, Vessel. Yeah, I should probably have let him out, shouldn't I?
Don't put the Vessel in the cage!
Just put the Vessel in the corner in the cage. No one puts Vessel in the corner.
Except Strahd.
Yeah, Vessel, since you're the scorned one today, let's have what is your moment of the day?
My favorite moment of today was doing nothing.
Nothing at all.
Because,
Latest
yeah,
D&D player ever.
you even shut down when Strahd appeared.
Oh, it's my target. I'm just gonna turn off for a while.
And I was so excited or anxious, like, oh shit, how will Vessel react to seeing Strahd just standing there in front of him?
Yeah.
Great reaction.
Vessel failed the save, right? On the
Yes.
fear.
Yeah.
Right. So I think it makes sense.
It
That
does.
He's just like, oh, fuck.
Oh yeah. He's
gonna
like
turn off.
just been talking
That was,
big
that was really cool.
about Strahd for all these sessions, and
Yeah,
then just the
and-
moment he just is there right
He's like,
next to him, just
Nope.
it's just
Have you
Oh.
ever been so scared that you shit your pants until the point of fainting?
I have not, but I imagine that's what it was like.
Yes.
oh
No,
yeah.
I got a 3 on my wisdom save, so
Yeah,
no, I really wanted to fly at him, but I couldn't. I was afraid.
Makes sense.
yeah, it was brilliant. It was brilliant, and also a way to save your own character, I guess.
Yeah.
I have 4 backup characters.
Yeah, it's a good idea to have some backup characters in Curse of Strahd. Okay, moving on to Leaf.
Yeah. Vessel shutting down and doing nothing was really good throughout the whole session. The dreams
Oh yeah.
was fun as well. Even though I don't like combat that much in D&D, I really enjoyed this pit fight. It was fun. Finally kicking Bildrad's ass.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, no, great session.
Oh yeah, and you killed and you got to kill the vampire lady as well. You killed a bride of Strahd now.
I'm strong.
By the way, I love that the cousin/brother of Bildrat got the killing blow on him. That's quite good.
Just smashed his
Why are they
face in.
cousins? I don't understand why they're cousins.
Or are they? Who knows, really?
I mean,
But Bildrat got three nat 20s.
It's crazy.
That is insane.
Drunk.
Not 20! Yeah, that was insane. I really enjoyed. I also think you did great in the Dreamleaf, and also seeing like how fucking mentally broken Leaf really is. But then like getting to kill the bride again, like not really thinking he has anything to like it said to Strahd, what the hell do I have to? If it like it's a mental challenge, what the hell do I have to come up with? But I would say Leaf did pretty fucking well in the fighting pit, and he was the first one out there to challenge as well. Like, I'm gonna, if I get the chance, I'm gonna kill you, Bildred. Oh, that was so much fun. John Martino.
They all said stuff I was gonna say. One thing I thought was really cool was when Strahd appeared and just threw Volenta into the wall. I was like Darth Vader, just like fuck off and just force. That was a really cool moment. Also, I love that Periwinkle is on our side. I was so happy that he wasn't attacking us, that he was our friend. So yeah.
Yeah, you took
Other
good
than
care
that,
of him
just-
while he was in a coma. So
Yeah, so that was really cool. I'm really impressed with the experience I had with the fight, because at first I was like, oh, I'm just gonna be stuck in a cage waiting. But then you were like, remember, you can use skill checks and stuff. And trying to do the fight with skill checks, and I was like, shit, what I use? History check? Okay, cool. Persuasion, cool. And then getting the chance to use a potion and stuff. So that was an interesting way to fight, or like do a combat round.
yeah,
So I had fun with it.
that is how I'd like to mix things up a little in combat, because yeah, as Leaf said, combat can be so strenuous, and more often it's just the same. I take my action, blah 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 blah. It's the same dance. So I'm trying to. That's also what I'm trying to use this fighting pit ID for, to try out as a DM, to try out different ways of having combat, interesting things of making it combat more interesting, and also forcing the players to think more creatively. Like, you don't just have your actions like in normal Slash. There's more you can do in combat, and like forcing you to think a little bit creatively. So a vessel, there could be things you could have done.
The thing,
Yeah.
I am doing this in combat usually, but it's hard to make people afraid of you when you're stuck in a cage.
Yeah, I think there's a fine line that you maybe, I don't know, it worked for my character,
It
and
did.
maybe for Wrestle it's more
It was
difficult.
hard, yeah.
Because you need like the tool, you need something to play off of. Just
Yeah.
using, I'm going to use an athletics check. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, cool. What do I do? Like, depending on what skills you have, proficiency and stuff.
With,
So.
or yeah, you could also use action while trapped in there. But yeah, thinking,
Yeah,
forcing you to think creatively. But then again, it was like fun being like vessel. Fuck, he really he's the best. He's a tank. He's the best fighter amongst you, and he has to be caged. Just
Yeah,
looking
I
at
think
you.
narratively it worked. I think it was cool to see him, and then he's out of the cage now. Let's see what happens next. But
he kicked open.
I had fun trying to figure out personally what to do with, but of course I'm a bard, so I have like expertise and everything. So
Yeah, the bard really
it's
got
cool
to
to
shine.
explore
in that.
those opportunities that you can find in your skills there.
The bard really got to shine in that moment as well. Like, okay, bard actually has a lot of those things they can do creatively.
That's what they're good at. They're good at like so many things. Jack of all trades, you know.
Yeah.
Also, when I sat in the cage, the only thing as vessel I focused about was Strahd. So I was like, okay, I'll do an insight check.
Yeah.
He's having fun, I
Yeah.
imagined.
Yeah, I think that was great. You did that insight, like how is, and that was very smart. I'm trying to get your interactions with Strahd, how few or often they come. They're trying to get to learn a little bit more about Strahd, like who is this character, what is his goals, and doing that insight just to see the mood he's in while watching this.
But also, chat gave you the blueberry fingernails, which was a really interesting twist.
Yeah.
So, okay, we can play off you eating your nails now for healing. That's
Yeah.
so weird, but it's cool.
Could we eat
Good
his
job,
nails?
chat. Good job, Pepsi. I think it was. Give him
Yeah,
that.
good. That was a
Yeah.
very good, well chosen target for the wild magic
Yeah.
there, as he was trapped in the cage. Who knew what could have happened in there?
That was really cool.
Is there a possibility that?
More...
But could
Uh-huh.
we break off one of his nails and eat them and
Yes.
get the?
Yep,
Ooh.
and he did with one of them, so he couldn't resist it. So.
Yeah, but it can give it to us as well.
It
right?
can.
Oh, we
So
can eat his nails.
I'm just
Oh my
imagining
God.
one of you guys fainting, you're all out of healing spells, or the other option, you just...
I mean, Vessel
Eat
and me
my-
have a bond level from earlier, so
Yes, you do.
potential for
Potential.
development of our
Is
relationship.
it like human fingernails or like construction nails?
What would you
Fast
like them
either
to
way.
be?
It's actual nails.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah. That's why I imagine as well, because you have once been a human, and now something became human on you. I think that's.
How dare you? It wasn't a human.
It's wild
No, you
magic.
weren't a human. That's true. Yeah, sorry, you weren't a human. My bad.
What about
you
you,
were.
Cress? What did you enjoy about this session?
Oh yeah, I enjoyed doing this little offshoot. I could say because this is entirely made up. My own thing. This is not something written in the module. There is no fighting pit
Really?
like this.
Really?
What? Who knew?
But I had the idea today because since we started with the fighting pits, and that's been a lot of fun. I want to have fun today, and I want to see how the Dawnwatchers do in a situation like this. So that's why I need a little extra time. As I said in the message, I just had an idea. It was like around 1
is that
o'clock
it?
today.
Yeah, cool.
That's when I had this whole idea. Set this all up. Had to find a fitting map and stuff. Yeah. But I really enjoyed the dream sequences. I enjoy like moments like that where you guys get to like sit in the DM chair a little bit and make up your own stuff, and then forcing me to improvise by the information you guys tell me and trying to.
You did so well, by the way, because you were like, "Oh, you thought I was gonna be talking about like Mountain Village,"
Yes.
and I was like, "No, that's not what I'm gonna talk about."
Yes.
And you were like, "Okay, I'm gonna do this other character that we barely talked about." Mm-hmm. It was so cool.
And we got to it's established while we're there like improvised, and that was such an interesting moment in your character as well, and very important, I think, actually.
It's really cool.
So I love those, and all your dreams and your flexibility as players, because I kind of put you guys on the spot when I do it as well. It could be quite for some people it can be quite stressful to be put on the spot as then, but I know you guys can handle it. So and I thought that was a great part, like a little story, getting a little bit more of your background stories as well tied into the story. But yeah, I really enjoyed the interactions between Bildrat and Leaf. I was thinking like, that was so much fun the last time you interacted with him, and getting that moment from when you blew up the shop and everything. Like, I want these characters to meet again, but how am I gonna do it? And this was like, I know it was going to happen, but being trapped in a cage for like, that's why I wanted the moment before the battle as well. Everyone is just trapped in a cage. You kind of have to talk it out a little bit or try different things. And it's always enjoyable as a DM seeing players trying out different things to escape stuff like this as well. So yeah, I had fun today as a DM, but I always do playing with you guys. Yeah, that's
Aw.
a lot of fun with you guys. So I never have a boring moment as a DM.
Oh,
Stop it.
Stop it. But yeah, now we will have our well-deserved vacations. Me, myself, I'm going to London for a trip, hoping to meet some of my community members in London who's nearby, like Pepsi and Silark there. They live nearby. And Leaf, you're going to Iceland for a trip, aren't you?
Fuck yeah.
And Miles, you're currently in your homeland, I should say, aren't you?
Yeah, my homeland. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's its own part of the world.
It's its own, but yeah, it is. It's basically in Bergen or Restless. It's not really
Yeah.
part of Norway. It's their own little offshoot.
Bergen är ett eget land.
It is.
Yo.
According to Knudsen and Ludvigsen, it is.
So I'm sitting here in the rainy weather, having a great
You're on the
fun.
beach, right?
Yeah, you're in vacation now in the southern parts of the world, aren't you?
I'm in Windows XP.
Nice.
Nice Clangrass feels.
It's great though.
Chat, what was your favorite moment? Yeah, of course. What was your favorite moment? Metal says
Yeah, that's a
magical
cool, cool thing to ask. If anyone has anything to add, it would be cool to hear what you guys liked.
Yeah, of course. Magical taster cell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and they saw, I put elements of what I've been using against those guys, and I saw them like, oh shit, I saw chat, especially those that had been part of the fighting pits earlier, like, oh, okay, that's the infamous, like, pillar in the middle there with the spikes.
Yeah, they mentioned that, so that was the thing.
Yes.
We didn't really get to see it in action this time.
Well, VQ is one of my moderators. She's established as a arch demon in that multiverse now, and she attended me as a DM, and she from every round she was the one giving out boons like Strahd did now.
Oh,
And
cool.
in round 1 in yesterday's combat, I asked her, what do you want to do, VQ, to make these things interesting? And she like, let's summon a tornado that keeps growing for
That's why
each.
they were talking about tornadoes. I was like, what? Why are
Yes.
they talking about that?
Let's summon a tornado that grows in size for every round and moves faster and faster. And in the end, Telran's character, who seemingly was going to win everything, he placed himself perfectly in the spot where the now 20 feet wide tornado moved in on him. And then we have to check, how much damage does a tornado really do? And then we find the whirlwind spell, which is a 7th level spell.
No.
Dealt 50 or something, 55 damage in total there, with all the bludgeoning or the force damage, I think. And then the tornado moved through one of these spiked pillars, taking it along with it. So the spiked pillar was spinning inside of this tornado, and he was caught in it. So yeah, a lot of fun.
That's cool.
When are you guys doing this?
We just I might probably do it afterwards as well, because my daily rhythm is already destroyed.
Are you recording this? Because I mean, if people are on board, it would be cool for like a YouTube video or something.
I know, right? It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Currently, we're just beta
Sounds
testing stuff to see. Like we figured quickly out that the charm spell had to be banned in free for all. And just as you see with the Build Rat's charming effect today. In free for all, getting one of the others to be friendly, it was bullying the third one. And artificers with battlesmiths was also banned from free for all. So we're beta testing stuff, figuring things out. We're gonna try it a couple of nights, and then I will do it as part of the streams when I figured it more out.
But yeah, I agree with Telron there, because charm is a cool effect, but maybe add like an additional save like every turn or something. Or yeah, what is he explaining there? Because it's cool to have it, but maybe not have it last forever, but to be able to use it for like a round or two, maybe.
Oh yeah, we could tweak the charm spell for that situation.
Because it's a cool ability.
It
like
is,
you can cooperate sort of while you're fighting against each other. You can like suddenly we're on a team for like one round.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Yeah, we could definitely do that. We can try to look at the spell and make a homebrew version of it that works better in a like arena free-for-all. But yeah, we're gonna have like tag teams and team play and stuff like that as well in PvE, fighting against PvE. This will be like a setting we can like, you never really, it takes a long time to get to fight the really big things. It's usually at the end of campaigns.
Yeah.
So in this setting, we could this time we're gonna fight Ancient Green Dragon or whatever. Or Vecna. Let's do a Stranger Things special or whatever. Such a good season. So yeah, we're definitely working on that. It's been a lot of fun so far. So I hope you guys want to join in and more people join in on that. We have made an own campaign for that. So this is also opportunity to get to use all those characters we make that we never really get to use.
I don't remember if it was said, but what level are they playing at? 20? 15?
We have made like a league, so there's been level 5 league, level 10 league, level 15
cool.
league, and level 20. So we started with
Swing
level
league.
yeah. So we started with level 5, which you will have to win a level 5 before you get to play in the level 10 leagues, and so on. That's how we've been doing it. So
Yeah,
we
cool.
made an own Google document with everything.
A little ladder and everything. Cool.
The
cool.
hell is this on Discord?
Yeah, we've been just having it like close, but we made a document, and I will share the document and everything. You can put in your characters, and you can note down when you win and stuff. So it's been a lot of fun. So we're gonna do this, and this is like it could be long time between sessions and stuff when you play D&D, but this is like just you can do this for an hour or two, and you don't have to really plan too much. So we get to do this more often to get that D&D.
Oh, I'm gonna build someone that just blows himself up along with everyone else.
Yes, meme characters, please. Silark made a character that's half blind and stuff like that, so it's a major disadvantage, but a lot of fun as well.
Are you allowing me to bring like around 500 peasant into the arena?
Yes.
Because then I have a meme build for you.
Oh well, yeah. This is just like an never-ending well of opportunities for testing things out and having fun in D&D, and that's what it's all about. Okay, it's getting late, but for anyone who also got a broken day and night cycle at this point in the vacation, I'm gonna stay up and I might do a fighting pit if anyone's interested. Let's see if we can find someone to raid. Oh, okay, there's actually a guy in my stream team who's playing right now. His name is Nitrax. He's a streamer from Trondheim. He's currently playing Far Cry 6. Isn't that the newest one?
Yeah.
I have not seen too much of it.
Colombia.
So let's go say hello to him, show him all the Barrel Life support. What should the raid message be?
Raid Shadow Legends.
Have you played... Okay, everyone ask him. Have you played Raid Shadow Legends? Okay, yeah, do that. Nitrax88 is such a good guy. And everyone ready up that. Have you played Raid Shadow Legends? We're doing free commercial here. I hate that thing, but okay, it's fun.
Well, listen, it is actually a little fun to play.
And if you're
Is it?
subscribed, some barrel emotes. Okay, guys, have a great
all
summer
caps?
vacation.
Okay.
I can't wait to continue. Yeah, all caps, of course.
Also spell it correctly.
Wait,
Got it.
legends. Well, actually,
Raid
should-
Shadow Legends.
let's have the typo in there.
Legans.
Legends.
Vegans?
It's a new thing. It's a new
Vegans.
thing. It's way better than Raid Shadow Legends. It's Legends is better. Okay, let's go to the credits here for a bit. It's been a lot of fun. See you guys later. Have a great summer.
Bye.
Oh.
Bye, guys.
Have you guys played Raid Shadow Legends?
You thought you heard some music? Well, here it is. Here's a little tune for you guys. John Martino and Two Coltrane coming by with Cool Cat Caravan to spread some joy. To spread some joy. Oh, John Martino and Cool Coltrane coming by to save the day again. Maybe for the first time, but hopefully not for the last time. Oh, Johnny and Cool Coltrane. Oh, Johnny and Duke Coltrane.